site.
We're just live now, lads. I'm just kicking off live now. Sorry, I've been quiet. Just the fact I've been getting the setup sorted. So, hello to Rob and hello to Dawn. How are you lads doing? Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Good, thanks, Stu. All well at this end.
Good. How are you doing, Dawn?
Sound, yeah. Looking forward to a good afternoon of football. We've got this one, and then we've got us at Brentford afterwards.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there, I am a Geordie, and I will not be offended in any way if you call me it.
Well, that's just generally all of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's if you cannot take a bit of criticism, you just didn't again on social media. Keep away from it.
Malta must have got turfed out because he's asking to be let back in, Cabby.
He's been turfed out, right? Thanks for the heads up. Let's have a look at that then. Has he been a naughty boy again, has he? Or maybe he's been blowing out his candles? There we are, sunshine, you're back in. No bother.
There you go. Hi,
That'd
guys.
be a fire risk, that though, wouldn't it? The number of candles on Malta's cake.
Just two candles, Rob. A number 5 and a number 2.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I've still got a few there on you, mate.
Yeah. Then when you get to our age, no one's putting the full single number of candles on anymore.
No, the fire service won't allow it in my case, mate. It's a serious fire risk.
I was going to say, at Rob's age, you have to have the fire brigade on standby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've also got quite a few 3 o'clock kickoffs today as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are the 3 o'clock kickoffs? And what was the Man U result, actually?
Man United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0.
So
we've got Bournemouth, Aston Villa.
Yep.
Arsenal, Sunderland, of course. Burnley, West Ham United. That's a 6-pointer. Fulham, Everton. Wolves and Chelsea. And then at 5:30, we've got Newcastle against Brentford.
Come on, the busy bees.
That'd be a tasty one. Aston Villa, mind.
I think that Burnley West Ham game's going to be mega.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Leeds' win last night certainly just about made Leeds safe, I think.
There's rumours about Sean Dyche could be getting the sack. I mean, how mad is that? Crazy.
Yeah.
I'll give you my predictions for today. So I had Man U down for a 3-1 win against Spurs. They did win, but by 2 goals. But yeah, so I've got Leeds 1, Forest 1. That was my prediction for last night. Obviously, Leeds blew Forest away.
Yep.
Bournemouth 1, Villa 3. I think Villa will get back to winning ways.
It's given up
and pushing for that 2nd/3rd place. Off with the same 11 could get a gritty draw. You know, we've got to catch Arsenal on an off day, obviously, but it's not beyond the realms of, you know, Sunderland being able to do it. It's whether they do it or not. Burnley 0, West Ham 2. Burnley were really poor against us. The week before, West Ham were really good against us, and we were really poor. So on that twisted kid schoolyard logic, West Ham will be Burnley 2-0. Fulham Everton, I think that's going to be the most boring game of the day, 0-0. Wolves Chelsea, I think Chelsea will win 1-0. Even though Wolves are sort of cut adrift, Chelsea played midweek. They got knocked out of the League Cup, which they were 3-2 down anyway. So their heads will sort of be a little bit dropped for that match, but they'll still win. Newcastle 1, Brentford 2. Brentford are a good side, you know, and, you know, again, I think Newcastle sort of get knocked out of the League Cup as well. I think that will have hit them a bit. And, you know, they'll be, is there Gordon, is he back in for today or?
No, he's injured, I think.
He's injured, good one. So that, because he's there, I mean, he's only scored 1 goal in the Premier League, but how many assists has he got?
I think he's got a few, hasn't he, John?
I thought he might have been the top assister.
7 or 8, I think. Yeah,
I'm sure he's the top assister, right?
Yeah.
The South Coast fake Brighton Palace derby. I've got Palace for a 1-0 win for that one. And then Liverpool Man City. I think Pep's going to go for a 14-match winning run now to win the title. Liverpool 1, City 3.
Just have a quick hello to everybody in the chat. There's been that many messages. Hello to Daytona Fire. He said he's at the match today. He says the Talby chant ringing around on the concourse. Packer Andrew, how you doing? He says it's a capacity crowd. Yeah, it will be. Trevor Coleman, how you doing? Hello to Greg Bucky. Kingfisher, how are you? ELS 73, afternoon chaps. Raymundo, settle for a pint. Raymundo.
Is that for a pint or a pint?
Point, he says. Did I say a pint? Point, I don't know.
I'll have one of them as well.
Hope you're well, lad, says Greg. Trevor Coleman, hi, Stu, Rob, Dawn, Darren Diver, afternoon to you. Not looking good for Spurs, says Maureen Johnson. David Knight, good luck to the lads today. Settle for a point, and that'll be a huge achievement. David Jackson, 1-1 today, Cabby. Welcome back, Don, says David Jackson. Hello to Trevor Coleman. Hello to Brick Top. Hello to Benny Boy. Hello, Colin Son. Colin Major.
Hi, Colin.
Sneeze comes at the most awkward time.
Goes on tight.
It does. So yeah, that's up to the comments anyway. It is on BBC Radio Newcastle Live as well as Radio 5 Live. So I'll have the commentary on the background. Like anybody's in the chat, it won't be just commentary on its own because I'm not allowed to do that. It's a watch along, so it'll be there in the background, and we'll just highlight the audio when it's anything exciting is happening. So yeah, you'll be able to listen to it, Rob, on Radio Newcastle because it's being broadcast on 5 Live. That means it'll also be available on Radio Newcastle, just for your heads up, anybody who's wanting to listen to it.
Yeah, the alternative to that is you can get it on safc.com. You need to register, but it is free.
Is it free? Is it?
It's free. You just need to register, and you get the Radio Newcastle team coverage for all Sunderland games on there.
Ooh.
Cool.
Where are you off to on a wander, Malta? Are you heading on it? Or is this on your...
I've been on my dog walk. I'm just on my way home. That's part of the pre-match ritual.
Oh, is it?
Before the game. Oh, yeah. It's like, if I'm not at the match, obviously, there's no chip buddy and that happening. So I've already had my Subway. And then take the dog for a walk before I settle down and log into my Star Sports Indian subscription, which is £2 a month for 400 sports channels.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, it's Malta's birthday today, so we can all wish him in the chat a happy birthday. 29, I believe. So happy birthday, Malta.
29 plus VAT.
29 plus VAT.
Big amount of that.
So big happy birthday to Malta. He's an important part of the team. He gives us live feeds back from the grounds, see whether he's allowed in with chips or not. Cabby, you're not coughing, says David Knight, so you must have got your Army and Navy.
That was the other reason why I didn't go to
there we go.
Because they don't allow you to take outside chips in as well.
$7.20 a pint. Jesus.
It takes the miss down here, mate. Takes the miss.
That's nearly as expensive as a bloody litre of diesel, mate.
Dawn, of course, you playing Brentford later on. What are you expecting later, mate, for that game? It should be an easy 3 points, that, mate, shouldn't it?
I wouldn't say easy. Brentford's a good team, but they don't travel well. I mean, stand fast, they had that result against Villa. But I think they haven't won at Newcastle in about 5 years, I think.
Yeah, he's a strong at home, like Don.
2-1, 3-1. So
he's a strong at home, like us.
Gordon might be gone, but Bruno's back, which is a big thing for us. And we can always throw Harvey Barnes on the left wing, put Alanga on the right. And yeah, I mean, Alanga looked really good the other night, and he scored against City as well. So his tail will be up a bit. So yeah, see what happens.
Yep.
What do you think your starting 11 will be then, John?
So my gut would say he's going to have Hall on the left, Chow and Byrne in the middle, bloody Trippier on the right.
He's loaded him when he signed for years.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's been fantastic, but he's run out of legs.
Aye.
Yeah, you know he's getting old. Bless him. He's put his shift in, and he's getting old. And the pace of the Premier League is such that once you're over 30, you're always fighting the weight, really. But yeah, midfield. It will probably. I'd say it's going to be. You'll be playing 4-3-3, so it'll be Bruno in the middle, probably with Ramsey. And if I'm not sure if Joe Linton's back, it'll be Joe Linton. If not, it'll be Tonyali. And then it'll be Bonds on the left, Ilanga on the right, Wisser in the centre.
Fantastic.
So why is our favourite Saint Nick not starting? Can I ask?
I think he's trying to. He's playing with his tactics at the minute. He saw how the pace really made PSG struggle. And I think he's trying to find a balance between what still allows a defensive thing. And as we found out against City, you can have all the pace in the world, but it kills you on the counter because we had no holding midfielder. Same against Villa because Bruno wasn't there to hold it up and be the player. Whereas I think once he finds it, I think you'll find Voldemort will be star playing again because Voldemort really good at holding up the ball and playing it forward. I think Eddie Howe's trying to find his place of bloody between holding and all-out attack. I just think he needs to find a happy medium.
Because, I mean, at home, right, what did he cost you, 70 million, 80 million?
Who, Voldemort?
Aye.
No, I think it was like 55, wasn't it?
I didn't. I thought it was about 65
wasn't that expensive.
you paid for him.
No, it wasn't that much. Euros, mate. Euros.
Oh, it might have been euros. It was a lot of money anyway. But he's your sort of flagship signing for the summer. And if I was him, I'd be thinking, just like Adingra was like, oh, well, I'm not starting. So he was away, right? And it baffles us that because it's only really Regis Lebris who talks about starters and finishers. I don't ever hear any other managers talking to that level of, he's one of our starters, he's one of our finishers. So everybody in the Sunderland squad know that they've got a place, right, either as a starter or a finisher, because you can make 5 subs and you can effectively change half your entire outfield, right? Now, I don't watch Newcastle matches unless Sunderland are playing them, just because I don't, there's other things to be doing. But, it's just like, I'm wondering why is he paying the price because he scored the own goal?
Nah, it's like everything. You've got to rotate the squad. We're playing a shit ton of games.
No, but he didn't start on thingy as well. That's the thing. He didn't start against Man City though, did he?
No. Again, I think this is all to do with the way that he's messing around with the squad. He's trying to find where it's the same with Joe Linton. When we first got Joe Linton, we didn't know where to play him, and he got played all over the pitch until he actually found what it was. Eddie's one of those managers who actually tries to test things out to see when, and he's happy to test them in real games. Yeah, and I think once he establishes what the team is, then you'll start seeing what the actual first team footprint looks like. Because, I mean, from a Newcastle perspective, what we want to see is Visser and Voldemort playing. But the problem is, if we do that and both of them get injured, we don't have a striker.
Steve Austin says, is that the visitor in the chat?
Is Ilanga not a striker as well?
He's part of the team, mate.
He's more of a winger, mate, than the striker.
Oh, is he? Right, okay. I thought he was like Isidore, you could play up front or on the wing.
No, I mean, it's the gamble of trying to play Gordon in the middle as well and trying to play him in a striker position. It just doesn't work. I think Voldemort's thing is
that definitely doesn't
work from his pace. It's his pace but when he holds the ball up and his ability to pass the ball and make that little off cut to someone, he's really good at that. I think he's just got to try and work out how he plays them in the squad.
Peter Wynn, hello mate. That's my friend who's got the best B&B in South Shields. Peter Wynn. Steve Austin says, is that a visitor in the chat? It's a visitor. He's also part of the team, and he's also part of Through Black and White Eyes, and we collaborate every week. MACKEMs versus Geordies versus MACKEMs. So yeah, you can have a bit of banter, as long as you're not rude.
Yeah,
So,
your favourite fans turned up, Gabby,
who's that?
and evicted me from my chair.
Oh, ah.
That's where the old clock from Highbury is away to our right. So Arsenal playing from
Have we
left
kicked off
to
yet?
right, and
Yeah, we
Sunderland
have.
in
Yes,
blue
we
and
have.
white,
Just-
and the ball at the edge, the corner.
We
of
have,
the
right. Let's get
Sunderland
the
penalty area, and Jesus is trying to battle with Alderete, who's lost out here.
tiki-taka.
On the
clock is up and
goal
running.
line to Trossard, who crosses an early header, an early chance from Havertz. who
So I
got
just
up
need
and headed
46 more subscribers to hit
wide.
5,000.
Winkled that out.
Can we get it today?
There
It'll
are
be a
lot of
big
bodies
ask.
around, they still managed to
So
get
if
the
you're new,
cross
hit
in,
the
and,
subscribe button.
Havertz heads wide, but there's
on the floor, in Madueke.
Madueke's down on the edge of the. He's back up
Well,
on
that's
his
good.
feet
We're not
now,
losing
the,
yet.
England international, Noni Madueke, signed from Chelsea in the summer.
That's always a positive.
I'm not sure. He's had a word with the
Better
bench.
have his chair
but,
back.
he's back
Better
up
have
on
his
his
chair
feet,
back.
and he seems to be okay. Raya in goal
No.
for Arsenal. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori.
You're standing,
what he
mate.
wants.
You're in the cheap
Does what he
seats.
wants. Totally ignores me.
Jesus and Trossard. Sunderland unchanged. Ruffs in goal. Mukeli, Ballard.
What's your dog
Alderete,
called,
Renier,
Rob?
Hume, Diarra,
Thanks.
Siddiqui, Talbi,
As
Lefebvre,
in
Brody,
chocolate
El
and
Gorgon,
coconut.
He
Angulo.
does what he wants.
Bench, Alderete,
He
Yeah.
does what he wants.
Does exactly what he
He's a
Hooks it
dog.
away up towards
He
Brody.
has
He does what
taken
he wants.
every opportunity
Saliba.
climbing into the chair and
it's a
sitting
free kick
staring at the screen because he's waiting for Stuart.
Back inside their own half, left side of midfield.
Thanks for
Alderete.
becoming a member, Sean. Much appreciated, mate. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. I do appreciate that. So thanks for that. Just subscribe. Thanks, Raymando. Thank you. Hello, Bong. Good afternoon. Hello, Philip Turley. Afternoon. How were the lads? Let's get these lot and spoil their title run. Durham Diver says 1-0 prediction.
As the ball
So let us know in the chat if the
roughs into the
levels, the audio levels are okay.
by David Raya in yellow.
Obviously, the main thing is that we want to hear us having a bit crack on as well. That's the main audio we need to
Jesus.
sort out.
Alderete is going with him. Is Alderete being assigned to man Mark Havertz?
Jesus.
Well, he's going with Havertz at the minute, and Ballard's got Jesus.
It's still a funny one, that,
Quite
isn't it?
nice
with
chair,
Jules?
to be honest.
Into
It
the
is.
Arsenal midfield. It's a short pass out here to the edge of the Arsenal penalty area to Trossard, and Trossard just pushes it on down
So
the right.
Arsenal
It's
set
down
out
to
a score really
Timber.
early. They
On the
are
right wing,
absolutely
he's looking
going for it on
Madueke down this
pressing.
left side of back heel,
I
trying
ex-
to get it into the
I
path of
expect them
Zubimendi.
to.
Comes back out to Jesus on this right hand side.
Yeah,
and he
to be
will
honest,
just tap it back behind
they
him
have to because
inside
honestly, I
Trossard.
really think
And,
Man
there's a lot
City
of
are gonna
movement
go
from
on
Arsenal
some
here as they
mental
try and
winning
flick it
run
back
now,
in.
like.
Trossard in past Lefebvre.
You think
that
so?
would not surprise me in the least.
I do. They've done it. They've done it many times. Pep Guardiola, one thing he knows, and one thing his players know, is how to win and how to put those 14-match winning runs together. Actually, how many matches are left in the season? Has anybody got a table handy?
2 seconds.
15 minutes or 13.
But, after today, 13 games.
Right, so it's 14 matches including today.
Yep.
Right, so that if Man City won 14 games in a row and walked away with the title, 4 points, you know, more than Arsenal at the end of the season, nobody would be surprised.
Full commentary, of course, of that Broby on halfway on the left.
I'd
wing
say
in front of
City got to play
Arteta,
Arsenal.
Trying to get past Saliba.
Yes.
And he's been given. Let's give it against Saliba's been given the free kick.
So that could well be a decider, couldn't it? 7-point difference.
All honesty,
Quite a lot to come back
played out
from
wide on the far
with,
side.
with such a small number of games
As,
left to play.
Calafiori trying to get forwards, leaves it for Trossard. Zubimendi's in the middle,
Oh.
comes back onto
Robbie
halfway
just
here, and Rice in the centre
Boston,
circle.
one of the Arsenal players to the
Drops it
ground
out
there.
to Saliba, who plays it back across on the left-hand side to Gabriel. And Gabriel.
What is it they call it? Robust challenge.
Looking to try and get the ball in. He does. He's crossed. Alderete heads it in the air. Timber's headed it back.
He could have
in
went
the
either
inside
way
the
though.
penalty area. Alderete heads it out. Timber nods it down to Madueke.
But yeah, I think the key for Sunderland is we need to keep them out for the first sort of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know, frustrate them essentially.
Live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Well, we did that against Man City at Etihad, didn't we? But once the first goal comes in, that's when, like, the sort of...
return to
But again, you've got to remember, this team is learning after every game. After every game, they're learning.
Of course.
They do have games at the stadium. He may well have played here before.
I tell you what, it's quite funny watching some of the play on here because the way they grab onto each other's shirts and then pretend that they're doing no wrong. It's mental.
Looking for Jesus, nodding it down. Havertz is there, but it's hooked away by Reinildo. Back up to the halfway line. Gabriel.
Don't forget, anybody in the chat, if there's any Premier League goals come in, just give a shout and we can update the old video printer.
This afternoon, 3 changes in the game against Chelsea in the week.
Don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Click the like button.
Been an early goal in the Championship. Birmingham 1-0 up against relegation bound Leicester City.
Wow. Blackburn lost 2-0 today.
Right wing to Mukiele and back to Siddiqui just in the Arsenal half.
Forest got a good win. I mean, sorry, Norwich got a good win.
It's a poor ball.
Forgot to check on the Mighty Ruiner and see how they're getting on.
Out for a throw to Arsenal on the right hand side.
Sean says, I think the win today is worth 6 points. Huge.
Throw.
Yeah, the new lads on the bench, Bong, yeah.
Eventually back to goalkeeper Raya.
I think what Sunderland are doing is trusting each other because they've gone.
Well, this ice cream East thing is cane in the backside. It's working.
Are you watching the curling?
It's currently showing Winter
Rice.
Olympics housework.
Short pass up to the halfway line.
So unreliable, isn't it?
Look to try and get it through to Jesus, cut out.
It says
And,
Arsenal Sunderland.
Comes back up to halfway. Trey Hume looks for the free
It's not
kick
working.
as he tumbles
I'll give
to
up
the
on
floor
that
and
and
he
listen
wins
to the
it
radio commentary.
from Sam Barrett. All in black.
His sad jacket isn't playing. He would have relished it, Sid Maureen. He would have done. But, like they say, best to let him heal.
Did you see that? Anybody see that interview with Xhaka from last week?
Brentford on Thursday night.
I think it was one of the BBC reporters did an interview with him.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Up the bank to the
It was good, wasn't
I
it?
watched that whole thing actually. I thought that was just a rehash. No, I've not watched it yet. I thought it was just a rehash of a previous interview, but it's apparently a new interview. I thought it was just one of the ones from the start of the season.
No, it's a new one. But there's also the BBC have got an article on BBC Sport Football about it.
There as well. Ballard's up there. The ball floats towards Mukiele.
Something to do after the game finishes.
Lost it. Broby shot goal as it's cleared off the line. Cleared off the line by Arsenal as Broby tried to steer it home. And Sunderland were very close to opening the scoring in the 8th minute.
Yeah, that was close.
Possible break now.
Hello, Susan Proudfoot, you alright?
Off the line.
Down the left side. At Sunderland, Broby.
Goalkeeper is nowhere near. Dan Ballard's done well in the air.
Thanks for the subscriber, cheers.
You think he should have scored, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I think he'll feel if he had a long.
Don, are you doing a watch along and stuff for the game, or is Baz, is he working?
I don't think Baz does watch alongs, does he?
I don't know.
I think it was Havertz who.
I don't think he does, like.
0-0 then.
Set piece.
And a free kick for.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a goal-saving clearance by the Arsenal number 9. Is that Jesus? Their number 9.
Just didn't have enough power, did it, from Blobby?
30 years old now.
Sort of just did it easy though at Anfield and just side tapped it with his foot.
The ball out wide to Saliba. And,
the thing is though, if the defender, well, it wasn't even the defender, if the striker wasn't there to clear the ball off the line, that would have been a goal.
Yeah.
Sunderland.
And that would have properly silenced the Emirates.
But they've got the best defence in the Premier League, Arsenal.
If me granny had wheels, she'd be a bike as well, mate. But you know, that's not the case.
It's true, like.
French international Raya. He drives this downfield. The yellow ball
As a matter of fact, I think that shot was actually going wide from Brobby.
It looked like it. Yeah, I've got my screen thing working now.
So that was going wide. It wouldn't have gone in.
And there's a battle between
not without a major deflection.
Sadiki and Timber. Lefay comes
It's a better start from you guys. You don't normally start this well, to be fair.
Gets it back down.
I know.
That's what we did against West Ham a couple of weeks ago. We started well and then...
Particularly away from home, you know, I think both of our teams have been absolutely rubbish away from home.
Aye, we have.
2 wins, I think. We've both only got 2 wins each.
Yeah,
and
not been good at all.
Looking for some support. Alderete.
Stamford Bridge and Nottingham Forest for us.
Plays it down off Jesus. It comes across to Mukhele on the right. Up to the halfway line for Sunderland into the Arsenal.
I remember watching the when we had Dick Advocat, and we all we needed was a point to get survival, and it was 0-0. The days of the old Theo Walcott when he played for Arsenal, and it was one of the longest 90 minutes I've watched. Because they literally battled us all game, but they didn't score, and we stayed up.
Yeah, I was there.
Mukhele has taken it in deep into the Arsenal half, plays it back behind to Hume now, and Hume back almost to halfway to Ballard, who squares it to Alderete.
Were you at the match when Sunderland beat Everton 3-0 to put the Mags down in Norwich?
Floats the ball up looking for Brody.
Yes.
It drops over his shoulder and his...
Oh wait, that was an atmosphere and a half, was it?
And it's a free kick to
Oh,
Arsenal.
it was great, man. Absolutely great. Fantastic.
Throwing the ball down in front of him. And Declan Rice jogs back.
I can't ever see them getting relegated now. Like
Rice out to Gabriel.
Even he couldn't relegate
in the middle of the Arsenal half. Declan Rice.
I think Leeds United are just about safe now, aren't they?
And then out to...
I think it's between West Ham and Forest now. I think we're going to battle it out.
It is. And if West Ham win today, I think Burnley are nailed on search to go down. So.
Now of Calafiori down the left of the penalty area, pulls the ball back into the penalty box, looking for Jesus. Alderete's there to deal with this and get it out to Hume, who nods it into the path of Lefay. Lefay away through the middle, but he runs into Declan Rice. And Rice just taps the ball away and eventually...
Be interesting to see what happens over the coming seasons, though, with stuff like that, because they're busy looking at the parachute payments, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
What, to reduce the parachute payments?
Get rid of them altogether, they're talking about.
Yeah, they say it gives an unfair advantage.
Which it is, I mean...
Cheers, doing bugs, West Ham 1-0 up.
They were saying with the 3 that went down season before this one.
That came straight back up.
Pick himself up off the floor. Gabriel coming
forwards over the halfway line. Burnley, Sheffield United, Leeds still had a hangover from the previous season. They had something like 140 million between them to spend, which was more than the rest of the league, rest of the championship put together.
Yeah, more than the whole of the Football League. But the thing is, though, it's you know, when you get into the Premier League, right, there are certain commitments that you have to make, whether that's infrastructure, whether that's playing squad, whether that's, you know, anything else. You've got to go into commercial contracts, right, and you've got to go into contracts with players. Now, not every player is going to sign with a 40% wage cut relegation clause. That's just not going to happen. I mean, Sunderland were notorious for it. There was no players ever on a relegation clause, whether we go down 1 division or 2. You know, step forward, Jack Rodwell.
Yep.
Right? Obviously now, that will have changed. But again, from these 14, let's call that 12 now, because 2 of them have essentially left, right? 2 joined. Not one of them will have a relegation clause for a pay cut. They will have maybe a release fee if we get relegated. Agreed. A gentleman's agreement that, okay, if we go down, then you'll let us go for X, Y, Z pounds, which is fair enough. Right. But again, it's like if you are a newly promoted club who is like, you know, like Luton came up, I'm sure any player that they signed would have had a hefty relegation clause in there. But players would have signed it just for the one season that, okay, well, we're going to go to the Premier League, right? And I'm going to go from £6 a week to 20 grand a week, right? And then if even that's just for one season, that could change, you know, the player's outlook for 2-3 years. It could also put them in a shop window for a future PL move. And that's why the Premier League pay that pin, because not every player could be sold. You know, you might have a player on a massive contract, right? And then they get injured or they just go in a strop. And they said, oh, well, look, you know what it is? I'm a childhood Blackburn fan, so I'm not going unless, you know, the Sixers coming for us or something, you know, and there's no relegation clause in it. So I think doing away with that is like, I don't like using the term cartel clubs, but I think that's a cartel club move.
Yeah. Well, I mean, interestingly, the BBC have covered quite a bit on Leicester's points deduction, and apparently it was largely down to the fact that in the years after they won the Premier League title to 2016, they signed lots of players on straight contracts, no relegation clauses in them. So that when they got relegated, I think it was 2019, 2020 they got relegated. All their players were still on Premier League wages.
Just like all ours,
not exactly the biggest, most well-supported club in the world, are they?
No, outside of Thailand.
Who whips up the Sunderland fans in that corner, and it's a throw to Arsenal.
Great tackle, great recovery.
Calafiore.
Scrappy this game, to be fair.
Find Trossard.
Oh, good tackle that though. Good tackle from Miguel. So Don, where do you think you're going to finish this season? I think you will still get 6th place.
6th? Yeah, I reckon 6th.
Because you know why? You have got the quality, right? And then you've got a tough run now, but then after that, there's a lot of teams that I'll be expecting you to win comfortably against, regardless of your injuries and the squad, and you know whether you progress in Europe or the FA Cup or whatever, right? Still can't see us finishing below 6th.
No, I think it's one of the things is that at the minute it's lots and lots of games. The injuries are starting to pile up, so fatigue starts to pile in. Once that's reduced a bit, then we'll be in a better place.
Hello, Paul. The match is going. It's fairly even Stevens, mate.
You've got to clear your lines better. At the minute, there's been a couple in the last couple of minutes where if they'd have got a shot off, you could have been in trouble there.
As the ball comes back to Robin Ruffs.
I do agree on that.
So 66 possession Arsenal, 34% Sunderland, and 2 attempts by Arsenal, 1 for Sunderland.
Yeah, so as says the chap there, former just taking the lead against Everton.
And he's looking to get it on the head or down for Mudieki as Al Duretti initially tried to get it clear, and Madueki's cross.
Hello to Carl Wingfield, another member of the channel. Says hi, Cabby, and everyone. Let's hope for the sneaky win. You keep finding a few beers fresh. I'm teetotal. I've got my bottle of water. And my cough is just about gone, thank God.
Hey!
Until the next bout.
So we had your flu jab, Cabby?
I don't get it because apparently doesn't it make you feel unwell or make you ill? I can't afford to be off work.
Nah, you know what it is? Since I've had the flu jab, I've been getting for a few years now. and I don't get the flu anymore.
So it'd be interesting to see if he plays the whole 90.
I've had
I'll tell you what's worse than being sick or being off work, mate. It's the bad case of death you get if you get proper flu.
There's flu and there's cold. I mean, if you've got flu, you can't get out of bed. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's what's called a £20 note test. If somebody says they've got flu, walk into a room, throw £20 on the floor. If they get up to pick it up, they've got a cold. If they stay lying on the settee, they've got the flu.
A lot of people do say, Cabby, you know, you're 51, you're not getting any younger. You're in the public all the time. You know, it'd be pretty daft if you didn't get the flu jab. I mean, I have got mild asthma as well. So
proper flu kills, mate.
Yes,
proper flu kills. Yeah, it's and what you got to remember is that the way that it works is the flu that they've had in Australia is what we get, because it's rotational, it rotates around the world. So any virus or flu that happens in Australia, we'll get it around about 3 to 4 months later. So if they have a bad flu season, we're having a bad flu season.
I've just seen one of my mates, and he's in the Arsenal end.
Really?
Aye. It's so funny. And he's just got a red and white bar scarf on, which is obviously what Arsenal wear as well. And he's just standing there, and I'm just thinking, let's wait till Sunderland score. He will be able to keep it in.
It is awesome though, so at least half of the people that's in that crowd will actually be from London.
It's about 10 yards from the corner.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side. It's 0-0. We're in the 20th.
Yeah, but only half of them done. The rest will be
the first half, and we're live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Prawn sandwich types.
Yeah,
and tourists as well. Don't Arsenal also do do Arsenal have 30,000 season tickets just like Newcastle and Liverpool and sell the rest in like suited ballots, or do they actually have proper fans like we do?
I think Arsenal have got something like 60,000 season tickets. Yeah,
alright, so they're like us, they've actually sold the maximum number of match day seats for season tickets.
They've sold a huge since the move to the Emirates.
The ones that have to be sold.
So I think it's 60, is it 60?
Did they like do debentures and that as well?
Yeah.
And Alderete on straight to Timber. Inside to Zubamendi.
The thing is, down here, selling season tickets doesn't mean anything.
But that's much better.
What people do is they buy a season ticket and then sell it on.
The atmosphere.
Overlap from Calafiori, played back to Zubamendi. Zubamendi, Sadiki trying to get the ball away.
Villa 1-0 up.
Rice puts it in straight off the chest of Havertz and out for Taubie. Taubie's poor pass out straight here.
Starting to turn the screw a little bit, Arsenal. Do you think Sunderland starting to have a few sloppy passes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need to concentrate.
You're just not clearing your lines.
We're getting stronger and stronger slowly.
We've only got one man up as well. You know, like just there when they cleared from the edge of the box. And it was only Arsenal players.
I don't think you're going to successfully defend for 90 minutes against these. Like, we've got to have a go at least at some point.
Hume's clearance there.
I thought it went to score,
but it could have been in the top corner as well. That's a hell of a miss kick, that one. He gets away with it.
Madueke then front of the clock end.
Concentration. This is where the concentration's required.
Arsenal winger. In he comes, left-footed towards the far post. It curls into Ruffs, who manages to get his left hand to it and palm it away behind for another corner.
But to be fair, I mean, Arsenal didn't really look that good again in the set pieces when I watched them the other day.
No, but that's because Chelsea were leaving 2 or 3 men up deep.
Yeah.
So Arsenal couldn't actually commit as many players forward as they wanted to do.
Yeah, they're getting blocked out.
Playing blocked out of the game.
I didn't even know why the keeper bothered his arse gun there. That was gone out. He didn't need to touch that.
It's become a bit of a thing. Here's the
he obviously didn't get a shout, or did he?
Rice, I think, is going to take this time in front of all the Sunderland fans around that corner.
Yeah, that three pushing up from when you're defending Arsenal corners and the like. Apparently it was recommended by somebody, I think it was Shea Given or somebody like that on the BBC, suggested that was a way to deal with it.
Left wing to Declan Rice.
Yeah, because they're not that quick, are they? So they'll be absolutely bricking it on the counter.
Yep. So, you push 3 players towards the halfway line, they've automatically got 3 or 4 defenders drop back straight away, which reduces their effectiveness in the box.
We've got to have a go as well.
That was well defended.
Do so.
I'll tell you what, though, you win the ball here. Their keeper, he was actually in your halfway into your half, their keeper.
Yeah.
Left back plays it back along the halfway line to Saliba. Now Timber inside the Sunderland half. Madueke.
So 24 minutes gone. What's your thoughts, lads?
Down the right of the penalty area.
Hey, I'm happy. I'll take 0-0 right now. You know what it is? If we can keep this up for 95 minutes, then that's great. If we can snatch a goal, that'd be immense. But again, I mean, that ball there just
camped in your own half.
Cut right through.
That's a yellow card for Saliba.
Hi, Rob. Don says we are camped in our own half. It's to be expected, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing away against probably one of
what you need is that counter.
Is that got to be a yellow
in
card?
Europe at the moment.
Yeah, you just need that counter.
Free kick just inside.
But the problem is that's so quick, that's a yellow card.
Trey Hume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Ham 2-0 up. Bye Burnley then.
His blue socks standing over the ball, turns back, and one of the coaches is giving him some instructions. He has to come back.
Saliba's going to have to be really careful now because Robbie knows he's on a yellow.
Yeah.
And Robbie will be really milking. And we're not a dirty side, and we don't play to get players, carded and sent up and stuff. But Robbie will really be testing him now to the extent that Arteta might even bring him off at half time and see if he gets red carded.
Looking for Trossard. Reinildo's on his shoulder. Trossard's taking him on. Reinildo's got in front.
Not like a bit of wrestling, like, is there?
It's just getting daft in it, the amount of pushing and shoving that's going on. They need to bring a rule that just says if you put hands on another player where the ball's like static, that the free kick's automatically given against you.
The Flying Wolves, Flying Sean. Good evening. Save the league defeat Arsenal.
Yep.
Dropped one of the balls for Hume to pick up another one off the cone to take the throw for Sunderland. He played well in this opening 20.
Sean says half-time is great result. The second half, throw caution to the wind. Kingfisher says happy so far, better start. Revo says my best mate is Leeds fans, said we'd be fine as long as we don't concede 5 like they did. They conceded 9 in total with the 2 fixtures, didn't they? Because they lost 4-0 at home. Was it 4-1 or 4-0? 1 or 2.
Probably 4-1.
Madueke went to close him down, but he's kicked it clear, and there's a player down.
So who do you think is going to be favourites to go down? West Ham and Forest, and West Ham pulling 3 points. Forest can't seem to string wins together.
I think Tottenham need to be very, very careful.
And Palace.
Yep.
I wonder if there's ever been a season where the Champions League winners have been relegated.
Good question. I can't see it.
We know the answer. No.
Man United tried a couple of seasons ago.
Is that your birthday drink, Malta?
It's a lovely can of Pepsi Max.
Don't take away nothing from Sunderland. Sunderland were good.
They did a job. They were very professional about.
Packer Andrew, I think it's Hume, isn't it? Who's captain?
Yeah, it's Hume who's the captain.
Luke O'Nine's getting instructions here.
Hume's captain. No, Hume's definitely the deputy captain. And then it's Ballard after that. Because when Hume came off at half time, when we were away to West Ham, and then Ballard took the thingy armband, and then I think if it was Hume and Ballard, neither on the pitch or Xhaka, then I think it'd probably be McGeely. Or the Xhaka, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Hello BGS, afternoon gents, hope you're well. How's the game been going? Yeah, it's alright. Sunderland have started off well. Arsenal slowly creeping into the game. Possession football, as to be expected, but it's the scoreline that matters, and it's 0-0 coming up to half hour.
Yeah, saying that though, Cabby, it's 55% Arsenal, 45% Sunderland possession-wise. They've had 4 shots. They've had 4 shots, none on target. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target. Mind you, they've had 12 touches inside our box. We've only had 2 inside theirs.
Those stats don't tell the game though, do they? Because if you look at where the game's been played, that's more important.
Yeah, most of it's been in our half. But,
whizzing past the right post with Roofs a bit rooted to his line.
I mean, I think at the moment your best chance of success is definitely on the counter. And now that as Malta says, it's he's going to have to watch himself. So if Mr. Robbie can get a bit of a legs on, he might have a chance.
Yep. Hit the thumbs up, guys. 45 likes, 162 in the channel watching. So let's get to 100 likes and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hello, Philip Stout. Let's catch him on the break. How well, let's keep the faith. Yeah, just need
really close from Rice there. Really close.
Was it? Huh? 44 more subscribers to 5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that misses the top corner by about a foot. Yeah, about a foot. It was a foot away from putting Arsenal ahead there. From about 20 yards out.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Bit wide, but good shot.
Yeah, he's good Rice at these long distances.
That was a free kick.
World Cup.
You seen some of them, Malta?
Yeah, free kick to Sunderland. You know, he should have been yellow carded for that. They're number 33.
Yeah,
that was definitely a yellow card. He pulled him to the ground. Calafiori.
Yeah, that was definitely a card. He's round him. He's beaten the money. He's turned him and he's pulled him down. Yeah.
Question is, why hasn't he got a yellow card?
Because the referee. Because it's Arsenal, you know, it's got to be really, really blatant that he can't not give it. And VAR aren't going to overturn what should have been a yellow card, even though it's in the rules of the game.
Do you reckon that would definitely be the case? Because it's Arsenal?
Because it's Arsenal?
I think on that one, I'm not convinced the referee had a good enough view to have given the card. We can see it because obviously we're looking from the top down, but there looks to be a player between him and the challenge. So I don't think you can see exactly how much of his arms Calafiori actually got round the player.
Still 0-0, 32nd minute.
But anyone, if you've actually seen it, it's a definite yellow.
Out wide again now to Calafiori. He's taking it up to the halfway line.
What time are you kicking off tonight, Don?
Down the line to Trossard.
5:30.
Half 5, yeah.
Sticking with him.
It was a really good ball in there, and no one got. And you know, it's a bit disappointing. The Arsenal player was the first person on the end of that leg.
Are you the last game on Saturday, Don?
Yeah, there's no 8 o'clock today.
Yeah.
So it must be Liverpool playing tomorrow, Man City, and that, is it?
Liverpool, Man City, Super Sunday, 4:30
yeah,
tomorrow.
That'll be a cracking game, that will. Or a dank squibs.
So the City fans will be glued to this.
Handle Trossard at the minute.
Well, if Man United get another win, that's that bloke getting his hair cut for the first time in how many months or years. 5 wins on the bounce and he cuts his hair.
5 wins on the bounce.
Played across then to Rice on the left. Rice.
He's sickener if they didn't get that last one.
Who they got the next?
To Trossard, who's on the right of the centre circle.
Go on, get out. Oh yeah, that's good off your
Scotland rugby losing in Italy against Italy. Crikey. I've not really kept up to date much with the Six Nations.
Trossard's looking up and plays the ball across to the left of the penalty area. Jesus brings it down there on his right, gets it.
That's got to hurt.
The 6-yard box straight down the throat of Robin Roofs.
As long as it's not one of our players.
Straight in the face. He's only 2 foot away from him as well. I'll tell you what though, I'll give him his dues. He didn't flinch or anything. He was just like cracked on, didn't he? That was legend.
Floats one down the right wing.
I mean, I bet you inside he's crying his eyes.
Oh man, he's a professional.
It's not like the balls that I used to play with, you know, the wet leather things that were heavy medicine balls.
Should definitely start that sentence differently.
Yes, good point, don't it?
I'm going to get demonetised now for that, Rob.
Sorry. Footballs.
Oh, he's lovely skip past Madueke, just sidestepped inside.
The old leather cases.
Ruins it all by giving it away to Zubamendi. Comes back though off him.
Where's Bounty at, Robs? Are you falling asleep?
Back again.
He's buggered off back to the cloakroom again. He'll
Roofs
no doubt come out again.
Is that his favourite place, the cloakroom, is it?
Yeah, it's fully tiled, so it's nice and cool for him. So he gets in there and lies down, wraps himself around the pot.
And Madueke brings it back into the Arsenal half.
My dog's match day ritual is Sasha has to sit on the sofa in her dog bed next to me and either watch the game or go to sleep. And then Sam, he has to sit on the window and watch the game from the window. So he can also keep an eye on the outside as well.
They know, don't they?
Saliba gets it back to Raya. Raya just standing at the edge of his 6-yard box on the right-hand side, drives it low, torpedoes it up right through the Sunderland half.
Can you hear the Sunderland fans?
10 minutes.
You can only hear the Sunderland fans.
I know.
Like Arsenal are quite quiet, just like Spurs. I mean, Spurs, honestly, it was the old Highbury Library revisited. Spurs was so quiet. And then there was some Spurs YouTuber trying to get a song started, and then we scored.
Tell you what, the atmosphere seemed pretty flat at the Etihad the last half an hour. All you could hear was the Newcastle fans singing, nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, the Etihad.
Aye, that's mad, isn't it?
True for virtually the whole match.
They won't even sell out their Wembley allocation. That's the madness of it, CABBIE.
Because it's just routine. The Carabao Cup, the
will
League
not
Cup.
sell out their Wembley allocation.
No, they won't. If that was a stadium light or something like that, you wouldn't be able to hear the commentator for the whole rest of the game. Just shows you expectations. It's like, we've been to how many League Cup finals? Just another run in the mill. Boring.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's more to do with, if you look at the price of the tickets and who they sell to, you haven't got like the fan bases that you see turning up to St James's, you see turning up the Stadium of Light. It's not the same passion.
Yeah, you're right. But I think a lot of the cartel teams, the two-man, not so much Man City, but Man United definitely, Arsenal, Chelsea, to a certain extent Liverpool. There's so many non-local fans.
Oh no, with Liverpool, I'm going to have to counter that argument, Rob, because their ticket allocation is actually worked on how close your address is to the Liverpool Stadium.
Yeah. But there's still an awful lot of fans from overseas, from elsewhere in the UK get tickets for their games, and they're not as vocal as locals are.
No, they're not. I mean, Liverpool, they'll have quite a few season ticket holders in Ireland. Not maybe to the extent that Celtic have, which is like sort of 5,000 to 7,000. But Liverpool will have a fair few season ticket holders living in Ireland, and whether that's south or north, who will be travelling over at every game.
Yeah.
Corner, I'll take that. But I think this. You see, the problem is that the way that the clubs do the tickets and they do the resale and stuff, right? And they should allow fans to do resale, but only at the set price, at the face value, right? Because, and that's why you've got that illegal market, because you've got things like seat wave and stuff like that, where you can just set the price. It's like this Fulham Sunderland game is like £490 in the neutral end on I think it was SeatGeek maybe.
Leicester have equalised against Birmingham. Fulham, Bristol once piece. In the Championship, update on the other Premier League scores. So Aston Villa beating Bournemouth 1-0. West Ham 2-0 up against away to Burnley. Fulham 1-0 up against Everton. Chelsea 3-0 up at Wolverhampton.
Upfield again.
Good to see you, Rogel Dawns.
Reynildo's behind him. Alderete down to Lefay.
Diarra's just got booked for a foul on the keeper there.
Aye, that wasn't even a foul. That was a foul. Oh, yellow. We should have had that yellow card.
Nah, the keeper was trying to throw the ball out quick and Diarra took him out. That was a foul.
Was it a yellow?
It wasn't a yellow.
He deliberately stopped them from throwing the ball out
I can understand why Broby
to get the counter attack. It's no different to taking a player down when they've
So-
made the break.
Has Broby got a yellow card now, has he?
No, that was Diarra, I think.
Is Diarra got the yellow card?
And the referee.
Oh, so he's just given Broby a yellow card as well?
Yeah.
And Broby, the
Has
yellow
he?
card.
For what?
So are we only qualifying for yellow card? Has Arsenal got any yellows?
They've got one.
Yeah,
They should have had
Lever's
3.
got one.
Is it
Yeah,
for the foul on
probably.
Zubimendi?
Falls again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
It was
foul.
never a yellow card.
That's
After the
ridiculous, man.
foul by
Very little respite.
They're petrified, these refs, like, aren't they?
Robbie. Yeah.
Absolutely petrified.
Oh, that may go to VAR.
Well, he
That
just
may
showed
go to
himself again
VAR.
then to someone.
That is high up on his shin. That could be a red
He
card.
looked like Broby again, I think, just to
Oh,
remind him
man,
that
stop
he'd been
giving
got-
them blinking ideas.
Haha.
Broby, yellow card.
Yeah.
He's linked up to VAR, man. He's got a cable.
Zubimendi's gonna. Is he gonna?
Probably has as
Yeah,
well.
he pulled out
He's
of
probably
that
sitting in
goal.
Stockley Park. That's where he
I
lives, in
think the
Stockley
only
Park.
thing that's going to save him here is if they view that it was no. Even if they view it's unintentional. I mean, I don't think Broby's the kind of bloke that would do
It
that.
is unintentional.
No.
Anyway, the game's kicked off.
Was a stupid
They've had the
tackle, though.
opportunity.
Edge of the penalty area, Madueke goes to close him down, and Alderete's lost it to Madueke's played it inside now to Zubimendi. Zubimendi in the middle of the Sunderland half. He's got Trossard out to the left with Calafiore.
Yeah, I think that was an element of common sense there. I bloody hate this crap of every time you get anywhere near their shin, it's a red card these days.
Back to Zubimendi, and he scored.
Bristol.
Drives it low.
Zubimendi's just
Comes
scored.
under Robin Ruff, softy inside of the left.
And there we go. It took them how long?
Take the lead in the 42nd minute.
41
Good
minutes.
strike by Zubimendi, but you know you're gonna go back.
Yeah,
to
Bristol
Alderete.
just gone 2-1 up
Oh,
against
the inside of the post.
Hull.
He's got a chance to
Preston
shift the
1-0
ball.
up
He's trying
against
to be clever,
Portsmouth
gets
now
the
in
ball,
the
and
Championship.
then all of a sudden it's allowed Arsenal to create that
Game hour now, do you think?
No, it's
Not
not.
necessarily.
Very frustrating for Sunderland, who played so well in this first half. But the ball came out to Zubimendi.
Nah, they've got to do something to handle Trossard, man. He's getting every single ball in.
We're mucking about at the back as well, man. Giving the ball away from deep in our own half.
Yeah, we're generally better in the second half, though, so, you know, I wouldn't say. We've just got to be careful now.
Is it Trossard who scored?
No,
No,
he laid off
Zubimendi
the ball to
scored.
Zubimendi.
Zubimendi.
Arsenal.
Look, they're the
And
best
they get
team.
off the
They're the
inside of
best
the
team in the
post.
country, aren't they, for a reason? You give them a
They're the
sniff
best
of
team
goal,
in
they're going to
Europe.
score, aren't they?
Yeah, but if you look at how there's absolutely no one around Zubimendi. He's standing on the edge of the box in a perfect position for a shot with no one anywhere near him.
Nobody coming to close him down.
So now Jesus, he's away through the middle.
And to be fair to the keeper, Zubimendi pretty much lays at that shot.
offside. It's offside.
Ruffs would have got that if it was anywhere else. Unfortunately.
Oh, I bended and just hit the inside of the post and in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was just like unsavable.
Watching the replay
Penalty.
here now.
Offside.
It's on the halfway line. In fact, it's just his shoulders have bent forward into the Arsenal half. That was very tight.
Yeah, he's miles off.
And that would, I have to say, would have been.
It would have been a penalty.
It would have been
cruel.
wouldn't it?
He did point to the spot.
Yeah, initially. Then the flag you saw over on the far side was up.
My mate Brett Gibbs says we have been playing well. It's just a shame we just keep giving away silly passes in our own half, and against the best team in the division, you're gonna get punished. That's how clinical you've got to be at the back, especially.
You're absolutely right, Cabby. And they're not just the best team in the Premier League; they're probably the best team in Europe at the moment.
They are, honestly, they are the best team in Europe. You don't finish top with a 100% record in the Champions League group if you're not.
I tell you what, we've got to put our hands up for the linesman there and say how well he did there.
That was a cracking shot.
Arsenal push out 25, 26 yards or more.
It's definitely offside.
Rain driving down. Roofs plays the ball out here to.
I haven't seen that bit yet, Don.
Yeah, it would have been a penalty, but it's definitely offside. The linesman was spot on. He's at least half a yard offside.
Alderweireld needs to stop giving the ball like that. He does it every game, man, says Reese.
Couple of minutes maybe.
Just gotta get into half time and regroup.
Give the ball away deep in the opposition half, but not deep in your own half, not against the elite. You're just gonna get punished. It's no ifs and buts.
No, they allowed Zubimendi a little bit of 4 minutes.
I mean, we've played so well, but you've just got to be tight with your passes. You've got to, if you're not confident, clear the bloody thing up the other end of the field.
Still, is that Arsenal and Sunderland?
Drops to Reynaldo, to Lafay.
Well, it's like we were saying the other day, though, isn't it? You know, Premier League, you get punished for mistakes.
You do.
Arsenal fans furious in the
Sunderland done enough up front, do you think? Do you think we've done enough attacking, or we're very limited, or it's just difficult against a team like this?
It's been limited, but we have
it is
had
difficult.
chances.
I mean, Arsenal are a very good defensive side. You know,
Ruffs has come forwards to take the.
Yeah, you're also some of the refereeing decisions are a little bit skewy for me as well.
now why is that not a yellow card there on Madueke?
As we enter the second minute of the minimum 4 being added on at the end of this first half. The ball floats up through to the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. It drops for Trossard, who's on the break here, sprints away down the left wing. Sadiqi's in front of him, and he turns it on down the line to Calafiori now inside the Sunderland half. Diarra with him. Into Broby. Broby now.
Oh, weird man.
The ball back out to Diarra on the right wing, down into the penalty area. He drives one straight at Rayo, catches it. Straight out.
Social media says that Jason says every time we get caught with the ball at the back, it costs us a goal.
Arsenal breaking here, and Havertz still carrying this on.
Luke says. Luke says we've conceded a considerable amount of goals from outside the box because we simply cannot close anyone down. Dave says Alderweireld messing around at the back again. John says first really attempt they've had. Sai says why do we do that every time in that area? We offer the shot and don't close it down in time. That's a few times that has happened this season from that area and against quality opposition.
That should have been 2.
Yep.
Yeah, Havertz effort. No.
Again, no one's closing them down.
Newcastle
have got exactly the same problem.
Why though?
I've got exactly the same problem. Just
why aren't they closing them down? Is it laziness? What is it? It's 11 against 11. I mean, why aren't you closing them down?
It's not laziness. You know what it is? It is superior technical ability of the defenders.
Halfway inside the Arsenal half, Lafay takes it.
Yeah, it is. I'd go with Malta on that. It's that whole making the right judgment of understanding what the player that's coming towards you is going to do. And Newcastle get caught out with it all the time. You know, we saw it with Malik Chow the other night, where everyone's screaming at him, take him to the byline, and he decides to go the other way, and the player goes to the byline and scores at the near post. It's just judgment call. I think that's one of the areas that both teams struggle with, is that defence.
Trying to find Jesus, and the linesman, the assistant referee, well, he's gone out for a throw. The flag stayed down, the throw goes straight.
Well, we haven't been disgraced this first half.
No.
Yeah, but I also think Arsenal's played poorly.
Yeah.
They're not flowing, their passing's not great.
No, but that's because we're stopping them. We're stopping them from doing that. That's why.
And 20-odd seconds left of the minimum.
You've got to play a bit of spoiler ball, and that's what we're doing, which is what we've not been able to do a lot this season. Is play that spoiler ball. If we can't play our football, let's stop them from playing their football as much as possible.
That is the 4 minutes played minimum. Corner then from the right, and
Get it taken.
Lefay will take this. Mukeli at the far
corner.
post. Broby's in there. Diarra, Alderete.
Yeah, Broby's just like, he's won that just from his pure strength.
Hume.
He has, but he's on his own though, isn't he? You know, he's putting in a shift for you, but he must be getting bloody frustrated because he's not getting any clear opportunities. Everything he's doing, he's having to work himself.
Through that Zubamendi goal in the 42nd.
But again, you would,
good first half for Sunderland. They played open football.
you'd expect that though, you know, away at Arsenal. You wouldn't expect many chances. But this is the difference from elite to Premier League to decent Premier League, is that the elite teams take those chances. The elite teams, that player would have got on the back of that. But then the thing is, he is being pulled. What the hell is the referee doing? You know,
he's offside anyway, wasn't
he?
Yeah, but still.
Andrew's asked for the stats. Right, the BBC stats for the game so far is possession-wise, Arsenal 47.6%, Sunderland 52.4%. There's been 9 Arsenal shots and 3 Sunderland shots. Both teams have had 2 shots on target. Arsenal have had 15 touches in the Sunderland box. Sunderland have had 3 touches in the Arsenal box. Yeah, speaks volumes, basically.
Any scores in the Premier League?
Yeah, I'll run through the half times. Man United beat Tottenham in the earlier kickoff 2-0. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1, that's a half time. Burnley 0, West Ham 2, that's half time as well. Fulham 1, Everton 0, is a half time. We're into the 52nd minute of the first half at Wolverhampton, and Wolves are 3-0 down against Chelsea. We nip into the Championship. The 3 early games: Derby 1, Ipswich Town 2, Norwich City 2, Blackburn Rovers 0, Southampton 1, Watford 0. Current games, all bar 1 are half-time scores. So you've got Birmingham City 1, Leicester City 1, Coventry 0, Oxford 0, Hull City 1, Bristol City 2, Preston North End 1, Portsmouth 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Stoke City 0. That's also into the 52nd minute of the first half. And Wrexham 0, Millwall 0. Update: West Brom 0, Stoke City 0. That's half time.
How's Carlisle getting on, Rob?
Just give me 1 second till I get that. I get down to the National League. Carlisle are getting beat 1-0 by Rochdale.
My son's down there watching that. They're getting beat 1-0. God, okay.
Just check for any of the other North. Gateshead match was postponed. I think they were planning on playing water polo, I think.
South Shields winning? Yeah, I think they were.
South Shields.
Yeah. York 2, Forest Green Rovers 0. Hartlepool 0. Tamworth 0. Hartlepool 0.
Rogel says, so from a gunner's perspective, if we see this out, it's a great 3 points. As far as Sunderland have been great this season, your season isn't defined by this game, where ours could be. And he also says, if Man City lose tomorrow, that's us 9 points clear. I kind of hope you do us a favour and don't to us what you guys have done for most of the big teams and find a way to grind out a draw. Yeah, Forest, Wolves,
Chelsea
midweek.
game, 38-minute Carlton Palmer hat-trick. Oh, sorry, yeah, Cole Palmer hat-trick.
Carlton Palmer.
Yeah, he's doing well, Carlton Palmer. He's getting on.
But 2 of those were from the penalty spot.
Especially away from home, Packer. Crazy to see him fall apart every time the other team score. We're not like that at home. It's the opposite. But when we are away from home, our heads seem to go down, or we're just, Chelsea, Spurs. But apart from that, the majority of our away games have, hasn't been the best.
Yeah, Chelsea had 2 penalties in their 3 goals.
I'm just looking at the the momentum on that game, and it was absolutely all Wolves right until the point Chelsea scored, and then it's been nothing but Chelsea.
Yeah.
Were you watching the match, Don?
Say again.
Were you watching the Newcastle game?
Well, in my den, without a shadow of a doubt.
In your den, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I've got a pack this afternoon. You see, so.
Malta, you doing anything tonight on your birthday? You going out
to the
McDonald's or out
tomorrow?
Eh?
Don, are you going to the tennis? Are you going to the ladies' tennis finals in Qatar?
No, mate. I've got work to do out there, mate.
Right.
You doing anything tonight, Malta, for your birthday? You going out to KFC or McDonald's or out, or?
Well, considering I'm a vegetarian, KFC would never be on the menu, and McDonald's food is disgusting. No, we're going to play pool in Sunderland, and then I think we're going to go for a Mexican, me and my cousins and that.
Oh, I love a Mexican.
Especially
if they've had a bath.
There's loads of good food options in Sunderland now. You know, it is totally spoiled for choice now. Might go about sheepfolds. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to go play pool and watch Brentford win. And then after that, we'll go
to see Brentford win. You're not putting up with that, are you, Don?
What's yours, man?
From the birthday boy?
I'm in the military, mate. I'm used to people talking shite constantly.
Mostly the weathermen, eh, Don?
Oh, dear, mate. Reese McCoy says, Liverpool at Anfield, we did good as well, but only a handful of games we've looked good away. Hello, and who's your dog called?
Sam.
Come on, Don. Come on, Rob. You've got to have a face off, here. It's called Dan, did you say?
I'll have to go and find him. Just give me a sec.
Sam, as in Sam Gamgee.
Sam. Hello, sunshine. How old Sam?
Sam, he's an old man. He's 14 years old.
14. He's on his pension then, eh? Pension credit.
Aye. He's dead fit and, what do you call it though? Dead fit and healthy and dead active as well.
Mm-hmm. Is he a vegetarian as well?
For massive long walks. Actually, his favourite food is Omnipet. That's what he's barking for now because it's time to feed him. So his favourite food is Omnipet, no chick chunks. So it is a vegan food alternative, but it's been developed by vets and it's really good, particularly for older dogs as well. So yeah, that's what I'm about to feed him now.
Sounds tasty. I might even have a bite myself. Carl says, now we're one down. Do we gamble and bring on 2 strikers? Kingfisher says, hello, Sam. I'm a vegetarian myself, says Cute Dog Multa, says Dougie. David Graham, our next 4 games after Oxford in the FA Cup: Fulham at home, Bournemouth away, Leeds away, Brighton at home. Leeds is going to be a difficult game. There he is, he's back. Hello, Bounty. Have you been rudely walking up there, have you?
I think your Bournemouth game will be harder.
You think so?
Yeah, they're a bugger at home, they are.
Similar to Brentford. Difficult place to go.
Do you know what it is? Bournemouth away is, I will take a fight right now.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of the most difficult games in the league, that one.
I can't see us getting anything at Leeds. I think that they're electric at home and the fans are just so loud. Very similar to us at the stadium. Like they make it so loud and hostile. I do think they'll turn the screw on us like against... we'll have to be right on our game.
Do you know what, though? You know, if there's nothing, this team is... They are used to a hostile atmosphere and crowd because they play in, you know, the pit of the Stadium of Light, right? So, if anything, that should actually be keeping them sort of, right, it's going to be like this
What's that?
in other places.
Is that Stuart?
Yep.
So here it is,
Is
Omnipet.
that Stuart?
Oh, sounds tasty.
Not that I'm getting paid or anything for it. Omnipet.
I like Chappie myself personally, Malta.
I don't know what Chappie is.
No.
What is it called?
It's a dog.
Where's that at?
It was a tinned dog food, Malta, and it was disgusting.
You know,
Did you ever taste it like?
No, I never. It was just
Wrong.
the smell of it
Stunk.
was horrible.
Absolutely stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be good. This is my boy coming in. Can I get a game on £10 on my VR? To get that money tree out in the back again. Oh dear me. I'm having last night's kebab warmed up. Well, I've not even opened the thingy. Bournemouth.
So Rob, what's the half times then?
Rob's been through them. Or you must have been out the way at the back, were you?
I'll go through them again, Malta. Where's it gone? There we go. So half-time scores in the Premier League: Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1. Arsenal obviously 1-0 up against us. Burnley 0, West Ham 2, Fulham 1, Everton 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Chelsea 3. In the Championship, we have Birmingham 1, Leicester 1, Coventry 0, Oxford 0, Hull City 1, Bristol City 2, Preston North End 1, Portsmouth 0, West Brom 0, Stoke 0, and Wrexham 0, Millwall 0.
Oh, Millwall, yeah. Is Pato playing?
Just give me a second. I'll double check for you.
So Somerville's maintaining that really good run of form on the putting them in the back of the net at West Ham, isn't he?
He is.
Good player, like.
Yeah, he's been quite tasty, I think.
Patterson is on the bench.
In that picture, it says, if he really wants his shirt, he can just wait until the game is over.
Yeah. And Tommy Watson's also on the bench for Millwall today as well.
Yes.
What about Ipswich? Are they not playing? Playing tomorrow?
Ipswich played. Did Ipswich not play last night?
1-1. Yeah, they 1-1. Was it last night? Yeah.
Oh yes, no, it was this afternoon.
Did Dan Neil get on?
They beat Derby 2-1, and the lineups were. Yeah, Dan Neil got on in the 75th minute.
Would you like to see this lad come on, Angulu, second half? Do you think he's worth giving him a shout out? Or
yeah,
we'll see what he's got.
Lose, have we?
Is it Angulu or Angulo? How are you pronouncing his name?
Angulo, I think.
Rugby, you're joking me. 18-15 result against Scotland. So Scotland have lost against Italy. That's mental.
Italy's not a bad team, mate.
They're getting better every Six Nations.
They've grown over the last 10 years. And it's become, actually in Italy itself, rugby started to become really, really popular.
Yeah, well, it's
Fulham score was an own goal as well.
Was it?
Interesting. Yeah. Mylenko own goal.
And Mickey Rourke.
Really even game, actually.
So what do you expect from the second half, lads, from Sunderland? And what do you think the tactics is? Obviously, they cannot defend a one-goal defeat, can they? Or the one goal down they can't defend. They've got to, at some point, do they just rely on set pieces on to get level into the game, or just try and find that little bit of gap, that bit of quality, or is it just...
we've got to make sure we don't concede another.
Oh, if we just concede another, it's game over, isn't
it? Yeah. I think we've got to make sure we don't concede another, and we've got to hope we can do something, with Mr. Brobby, and then I'd be bringing the new lad on for the last 15 minutes as well.
Yeah, give him a run out.
So if you say if Arsenal get an early second goal, that's it. Good night, Vienna. Game over.
I would have said so.
I think so.
Yeah, you're not going to come from 2 goals down against
Mr.
these.
Regis, I'd do note. I'd leave it alone for the first 10 minutes and see what happens.
He knows
yeah,
what he does,
definitely.
You
mate.
know, you've had a good thing coming out the blocks in the second half. Arsenal have been a little bit slow to switch on
We are
in the
very
second
much a
half in
second
a few
half side.
games. You might have a chance in the first 10 minutes, see where it goes. I mean, yeah, if they get a second, I think that's game over.
Yeah.
It's good night Vienna, isn't it?
And that's what I expect Arsenal to do with the first. I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal get that second within the first 10 minutes. I think Arteta will be saying, let's just get this game over and done with. Get out there, lads, and do the damage. Bit like what Man City did with it in the Carabao Cup just midweek. I think they'll just come out and I think they'll just put it to bed. Poor Irish beaten by French yesterday, says David. England v Wales, Twickenham at 4:40. Tony Riley says, not hoping much from us Welsh lads in the Six Nations.
No, that'll be well into lots of numbers against the Welsh team, England-Wales. I'd say maybe 40 on the board.
Yes, Trevor Ipswich did wood, and they're closing the gap. I think, so it's looking It's looking worrying for Coventry for automatic promotion, because considering they were light years ahead a few months back. They've really dipped massively.
Yep, they've been on a bad run, Coventry.
The clock end and Highbury.
They've had most of the possession. They've had 9 shots and 3 on target against Oxford. Oxford have only had 3 shots, none of which were on target. And they've had 2/3 of the possession. Oxford 1/3. But you're absolutely right. They're currently sitting 1 point ahead of the Smoggies with a game. The Smoggies having a game in hand. Ipswich have got a game in hand on them, and they're 5 points behind. Hull are also on 54 points at the moment.
Good. Looks like they've possibly burnt out Coventry then, do you think? I mean, it's such a long, hard season slog that in that division, isn't it?
It's a tough league, that it is. Championship is probably harder than the Premier League in a lot of senses, because here you've got 46 games plus whatever cups you're in. So unless you've qualified for Europe, it's a bloody tough league.
Yeah, David Graham watched the week.
Mighty Wrexham will finish on 50 points today, I think.
On the bench for Sunderland.
Reckon so?
Yeah, they're having a good game. They're just not finding the back of the net today for some strange reason, but they've got all the play. They're clearing Millwall off the park. Millwall haven't even had a shot on target yet, but Wrexham need to find their shooting boots.
My good friend Harry Trenholm from the Pallion Road days, how are you doing? Says Arsenal trying long shots outside the box as twice Roofs has been caught standing still.
And Saliba now, even more coming back and obscuring our view of the
I like watching the Olympics, David Graham. I watch most of it.
I can only guess at what's happening here. There's a break into
Cheers, Trevor.
Havertz gets the ball out to the right, comes back here. And a high ball cross towards
Trevor Coleman, Rob, I see Arsenal signed a new forward and he's second in their goals scored. In goal. Paul Bowman Dogs, Lush Rob, got much smaller versions, Bishcon Maltese.
Yeah, he's slightly bigger than that, Paul. Like about 40 kilos
shot by
bigger.
Trossard, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Great shot that.
If you're going to get it wrong, get it wrong
shot I've seen this
spectacularly.
season. Apart from Voldemort's shot.
The thing is, it's all started off as much as the first half ended, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is, because they'll want to keep themselves in the ascendancy, right? You know, they've totally pushed us back, pinned us back.
Diarra gets it back down the line out off the Arsenal winger for a Sunderland throw.
Yep, I do like that one. Owen goal, Trevor. I like that one. Arsenal's new forward, Owen goal.
Owen goal. How many has Owen goal scored like for Arsenal?
He scored quite a few, apparently.
Middlesbrough away Sheffield United this Monday night. Then the Monday night after that will be Coventry Middlesbrough. Yes, it's hottening up. Wrexham is my local and it's full of bandwagon fans. Merson, Big and Sunderland up on Sky saying we played well and wouldn't be surprised if we get back in it. Sean didn't catch
gotta-
a Sunderland bench.
Got to be careful having a go at Wrexham though, because Don's missus is a Wrexham lass. So.
And then Ballard out to Mukele wide again.
And you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Jenna, would you, Don?
Jesus, another Gabriel.
I'll try not to put it that way. Oh, I tell you what, he's playing with fire here, like.
Aye, we are.
Just slips it through to Lefay. And tried to poke it through to Broby, back to Sadiki. Sadiki into the penalty area. Now trying to tee up Lefay. And it's spilled by the goalkeeper. And Talby. And it's spilled by the goalkeeper. And out here to Hume. So Talby, at least he got it on target. And now Trossard wins.
They've got the skill, Arsenal, if they just get a sniff of goal 20 yards out, bang.
Looking up, curls it into the penalty area. Bounces right past
It's that thing, isn't it? It's like you know that if you make that one mistake, they're going to punish you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, my God, a shot, lad. Oh, well saved.
So 1-0, 50th minute.
Was that the Sunderland attempt, Don?
It was, aye.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but I was listening to it on the radio.
It's not gone bad at the minute. He's starting to win the ball back in good places. That's good bowling.
And he's got Zubimendi, he's got Rice. He goes for Rice.
You're not out of it by any sense of the imagination.
Oh, no, no.
See, that was a good Sadiki shot. Was it Sadiki who had that shot?
Yeah, the next one, the ball in,
it was Talby.
Is better.
Yeah, that was definitely going in, and the keeper made a save.
Yeah, it's the next one though. If Robbie gets his head to it, there's no way the keeper's saving it.
Closed down by Jesus, former Manchester City striker, but it's played up again for Broby, trying to get strong. The keeper misses it. Saliba trying to get it clear, but it doesn't. He doesn't get it away. It's through to Hume. Nearly dribbled.
Gary Bennett's side tells you everything.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't hear Gary Bennett's sigh on Monday night.
No, not once.
Arsenal get the ball clear again up over the halfway line.
Bennett's side.
Brings it down on the shoulder of Jesus and takes it back into the middle.
The ball over the top work by there. Shoot, man, you daft twat. Oh.
Yes, the new lads on the bench, Revo.
Still coming in.
Banged a lasagna in the oven, timed to the ready to the end of the half.
Coming back for the second half. We're a good nearly 6 minutes into the second half now. And the ball high in the
Arsenal are looking a bit nervy at the minute, like.
We've got to make it. We've got to capitalise on it though.
In the last 5 minutes, you've had 3 really good opportunities to score.
We've just tried to walk the ball into the bloody net there. Hit the bloody thing, man.
Out again to
That was me last, yeah. I think I'm about 45 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm on 51 minutes exactly.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds behind you.
And I'm about a minute behind you both.
The chant, wasn't it? Well, it's 1-0 to Arsenal at the moment. Got a long way to go.
Now he's just starting to come into the game here, like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you've got 6 players in their half. So you're playing a lot further up the field.
The corner of the penalty area. Sunderland won it back. Reynaldo and another few supporters have their selfies taken, and the steward is trying to usher them down the stairs.
My mate Brett says they might as well just relegate Wolves now.
Blocked by Alderete.
Well, they've already started selling off that players, haven't they? So
yeah.
I think they know they're going down.
And out wide to Trossard. And more fans.
Yeah, Bristol City just gone 3-1 up against Hull.
He hasn't given it. Lefay goes down.
Hull.
No free kick. And
at Hull as well.
Drives the ball wide with his left foot.
No other
Get it out, man, get it out. Fifth free kick to us.
That would have been a funny
Where?
one.
What the hell's going on there?
Yeah.
Get it out, man.
Who's down at the moment? Is that Ballard down at the moment?
So here's some football trivia. Now, Rob may or may not know the answer because he was probably there at the time. Do you know what Bristol Rovers' previous club name was? Without Googling it, anybody?
Ballard taps the ball from the corner of the 6-yard box.
It's got to be something like Avon Bridge or something like that, innit?
Was it Bristol East End or something like that?
No.
Inside to Lefay.
CABBIE?
What was Bristol Rovers called before Bristol Rovers?
Looking in turn for Zubamendi, but Alderete gets the ball.
No googling.
To Lefay.
I'm not googling. Does it still have Bristol in the title?
Back to Reinildo. Back again to
Is that a guess? They weren't called Bristol City.
Bristol Athletic?
No. They were called the Black Arabs.
Were they?
Yeah.
We would never have known that. Bournemouth 1, Villa 1.
Was it Alderete? Was it Trossard going to take
Bournemouth at home.
Yes.
Bournemouth at home is anybody will struggle. Bournemouth at home. What a terrible goal by Alderete that was, by the way.
He's done it. He keeps doing it, man.
The Belgian leaves it for Declan Rice to take the throw. Arsenal fans swirling there. Red and white scarf.
Was that actually noise from the Emirates there?
At the moment.
I think it's a Sunderland.
Yeah.
Rice
It's Sunderland fans.
waiting.
It's Sunderland till I die.
Is it going to be a long throw? Steps back down the slight incline.
Jonathan Mark, Alderete needs to take it off. He's giving that ball away non-stop.
Down by Trey Hume. Back in by.
Yeah, just looking at the match momentum on that Bournemouth game. Last 10 minutes it's been all Bournemouth.
You're welcome, Victor Thurwell. Thanks very much for tuning in, mate. Click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you're new. Thank you. 153 watching.
Plays it all the way back to Saliba. And now pushed out to Zubamendi again.
Game after game, Hugh keeps getting a class positions to score and doesn't.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Marco, one of these days he will.
Rice decides to roll it
Has Alderete been that bad?
Back to Gabriel on his left-hand side.
He's messed up a couple of times.
Back it comes again to Rice, who passes it to Saliba.
Big Bristol's was Trevor's answer to your question, Malta.
We're not that sort of channel, Trevor. Behave, eh?
Two centre backs and Declan Rice drop back into the 3 and Raya.
Malta's a vegetarian, remember?
Arsenal penalty area. Talby goes to close him down. He passes it to Declan Rice. Rice lays it off again to Gabriel, who's urged to play it back to Raya by Rice. Raya. Talby goes to close, but the ball is swept up over the halfway line. Headed on by Madueke. Comes on to Madueke by Timber. He's wrestling on that far side with Broby. And,
10 minutes into the second half, right? And we're actually in the Arsenal half now. We've had some chances and opportunities. There also has been a couple of just watching Broby there.
Jeez, Packer, this is a different. Jeez, hello, Packer. How are you doing? This is a different for Malta. Yeah, had a couple of chances. Arsenal get a couple of chances of the score with it.
But that's what you've got to do in the Premier League. In the Premier League, you have to take your chances. You don't get many chances. You have to take them when they come. That's why the difference between a standard striker and a clinical striker is that a Haaland will take the majority of his chances. Isidore won't. Otherwise, we would have beat Liverpool.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Two Arsenal players trying to outmuscle Robbie on the line and they failed.
Brilliant. Did you say it though? Robbie had one of them in a headlock. It was excellent.
Yeah, referee didn't blow though, so it wasn't a foul.
Angulo is starting to warm up.
Isidore's slowly starting to sail further into the background, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he'd be gone in the summer, you know. I think he'd be away.
Well, the thing is, they were ready, I think, to let him go if one of their striking targets was available. They would have sold him.
Yeah, Wrexham have gone 1-0 down.
Yeah, I've just seen it. They scored with their first shot on target.
Left to play is a change imminent here.
New boy warming up.
Gabriel Martinelli is going to come on for
And did you know the Brazilian transfer window's still open?
Really?
Yeah, but we can't
Yes.
sign them, can we?
No, they could sign player from us, Palmeiras.
Cheers for the update to the scores. Thank you there, Trev. 2-1 up Bournemouth.
Right.
So halfway
Tell you,
inside the Sunderland
you're right,
half,
Bournemouth off at
right
home, you're a
throw for
clown.
Arsenal to the
Oh,
corner of the
absolutely.
penalty
I-
area.
to be
Eventually,
honest,
it's Sadiki,
Bournemouth
gives the
and
ball away to
Brighton,
Zubamendi,
uh,
and out on the right
at
of the penalty
home
area, it's Havertz trying to work the
and
ball
Brentford
in.
Losing one in
are
loss.
all
Down almost
very
to the
tough
corner
places
by
to go.
Sadiki, and another
And
throw
a
to
point
Arsenal,
there
a couple
any
of yards
season is a
from
great
the
point.
corner flag.
Yeah,
Second
Dave
half time.
hadn't,
Bournemouth nil, Hartlepool
Dave
1 in
hadn't
the National
updated the Bournemouth Villa score. It's still
So I'm
1-1
assuming that
according to the
Martinelli
Babe.
will come on for
It's 1-1, is it? Has that been goal being
Well, that's
cancelled?
according to the Babe, and you know what the Babe are like. They're could be
here's
about
they're
a
always
month behind.
behind.
Before that can happen,
That's what the weathermen were like when they were at the Beeb. They were always like, it's going to rain today, and it's 26 degrees outside, really, mate.
Still like that now, man.
You never worked on the BBC, did you?
And there's a little bit
No,
of tussle.
no. BBC Radio Newcastle and Radio Cumbria, Malta, but not TV. I've got the perfect face for radio, mate.
Yeah,
I tell you what, the BBC local radio stations are really struggling. Like, I mean, I don't know how long they're going to actually last. I mean, they're just hardly getting any listeners through the week and stuff. It's a shame.
Well, the thing is, the regional programme, right? Oh, do you see the? Can you see the figures, Cabby? Like, what did Radio Newcastle get through the day, and then what's the difference in like at 6 o'clock when the football fun starts?
I don't know. I don't know if we can actually see the figures or we get access to it.
Yes, that Bournemouth goal was miles offside.
It's been cancelled off, has it?
On the pitch.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
1-1.
he was the only person on the pitch who didn't think he was offside.
Okay, back to 1-1 it goes then.
61st minute. Sunderland, no signs of
I want to see Brobby and New Boy get some game time together. Brobby holding for New Boy.
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah.
They haven't got that goal back yet. Ballard heads the ball on, and then he drives one up from behind the centre circle, which comes all the way through to David Raya at the edge.
Wolves
of the
got
area,
one back.
to Gabriel. Gabriel to Calafiore. It's won by Hume off the Italian, and Diarra's trying to get in the penalty area.
Yeah, again, it's been
Rice slips,
since the
falls
score as well.
over.
It's been all
Ball
Wolves.
comes out now, left by Bukele
Yeah.
for Siddiqui, and
I think it's always giving yourself a
Siddiqui
big
taps
challenge
into
though when you
Bukele
start
on
the
the right
game
here.
like 3-0
It's gonna be a
down.
slippy surface. The
Oh,
problem with the ball.
Hello, Christopher Skidmore. Afternoon, lads. If we score, we can win this.
And,
Nice one, Dougie.
is removed, taken by an official, the fourth official, down the tunnel. Siddiqui plays the ball back to Dan Ballard, right of the centre circle.
Been a strange game, this one, hasn't it?
Middle, just in the Arsenal half,
Yeah, it's.
and out wide on the left-hand side.
I mean,
to Talbi.
we've been on top in the
Talbi
second
back
half.
to
There's no getting
Siddiqui.
away from that.
Siddiqui, Alderete in the centre circle. Siddiqui again, just to his left, and then.
You know what it is? We're
a few
chasing it.
yards
You've got
forwards
to think,
Enzo
right?
Lefebvre,
We're a goal
Siddiqui
down
back to Alderete.
away
Yeah.
from home.
Now Dan
We're
Ballard.
chasing it.
Ballard on halfway.
They're superb at the back, Arsenal. Like,
At
they're
least we're
really
not
just.
sitting so far deep that we're just not interested in anything at all. The players want to get a point here. You know, we went to Anfield and got a point. Right.
So 62 minutes, Arsenal 1, Sunderland 0.
Well, they know what to do if they want to get that point.
David Raya.
They need that little bit of magic or a bit of luck. And don't forget, Arsenal are always dangerous on the attack. But they are good defence, best defence in the Premier League, and there's not many options. Eh?
Yep.
And that'll be Regis Lebris's first change of the afternoon. As the ball comes back to Reynildo and back again.
Joe
to
Carez on.
Roofs.
Yep.
I wonder if it's the anticipation that Mundell was a former Spurs
Oh,
player.
bloody hell. Wrexham, it was an own goal as well.
Who do you think the first sub's going to be, Rob?
Get Sunderland back in this game.
I think we'll see
No first Sunderland.
Leaves a back
a
heel to
Gulo
Talbi.
come
Talbi
on.
back again to Reynildo. Renealed on halfway to Siddiqui.
Possibly
What about
Mayenda
Arsenal
or
strikers?
Isidore.
Scored for Wrexham.
Yeah.
Closed down by Trossard, plays it back
Gaitner
to
was
so
on
it's,
for Arsenal.
in the centre circle to Alderete.
So Millwall are 1-0 up without actually ever having a shot on target.
On the shoulder of Saliba, out on the touchline. They battle, Diarra does, and he's worked well to get the ball in here to Lefay. Lovely touch from Lefay to Hume. Slips it through here, but just comes out at the
Gary
very
Bennett's
last
sigh
moment.
once again tells you.
And Arsenal
Yeah.
get the ball out to Havertz,
Does, doesn't it?
but one back again by Lefay. He's trying to tap it away from Trossard.
In about a
He
minute,
fouls
I'll be able to
Trossard
say that.
in the process of trying to win it. And it's a free kick to Arsenal.
If we lose today, we'll bounce back against Liverpool midweek, said Durham. Is that a midweek game, is it?
Yeah, it's Wednesday night.
Another Wednesday night game, is it?
Coming in the 64th
On Sky or is that on TNT?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Durham
Malta,
Divers.
Wednesday 11.
despite the fact that Saliba's been booked, he's still not worrying about putting his hands on
Sky.
other players.
I think.
Mundle sprints across to the far side. Straight
I'm not worried about that match. Liverpool at home, mind.
Rice is going to take
No.
the free kick for
Oh, here you go.
Arsenal.
Mundle
Drives
on.
it low, down
For
the left
Talby.
to Trossard.
Mundle, it's a
Just on
surprise,
the
mind.
touchline. Hume in front of him, he goes past him. Trossard takes us on. Hume sprinting back.
I tell you what, we're
Inside
moving the
to
ball
Havertz.
quite nicely
German
around the
plays
18-yard
wide
area
into
when we're
Belgium.
starting to attack.
Trossard
It's just that
has got
last
Siddiqui
little
in
pass
front
that...
of him. He plays it inside
Final
to
ball,
Rice.
innit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Again inside to Zubamendi.
Yeah.
Forwards to
Moray,
Calafiori, and now Rice
You
again
need,
on the
we
left.
might need it,
Wide
but
to Trossard. Trossard has got to get past
Moraine
Cayley,
says
plays it
he's
to the
got
back of the penalty
a
area.
beach ball
Zubamendi
ready for
across to
Wednesday night.
Saliba, down the right of the penalty area now to Timber.
You know what? I
Timber
might take a
back
beach ball to the match.
Saliba, back again.
I dare you,
Just
Malta,
another
just smack it on the pitch, I dare you.
Gabriel, down the left, Trossard.
I'm going to.
Trossard
D.
dribbling down the left of the.
I remember when that last went on the quiz show, and it was one of the questions, and one of the options was an ice cream van. I think it was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. And one of the options was an ice cream van. No, it was the chase. And the woman says, I think it was an ice cream van that was in front of the goal, since she was serious.
At the moment by Hugh, finally plays the ball to the back of the penalty area. and
Ice
Rice
cream van.
picks it up.
I think
Rice
the
leaves
referee
it for
might have
Trossard
noticed
again,
that.
he slips it into the box.
Do you think VAR would have cancelled that if it was nowadays?
Mukele
Yeah, it would have
dribbles
been
it out to
cancelled.
the
It's
touchline, drives it out straight to Trossard.
it should have been
Trossard
disallowed
in
on the
now
day
to
anyway.
Havertz, looking for
The referee
Gyökeres.
didn't know the rules properly.
There we go.
2-0 up.
2-0.
Victor Gyökeres, the ball snakes through to
The
him
sub,
and he smashed it home.
Gyökeres, who has
And it's
scored
2-0 to Arsenal.
all of his goals against promoted sides.
That's it, game over. Oh, that's what happens, isn't it? We get most of the
Bring
players
them on.
second half. They just get that one chance bang.
But he's only gotten what, 10, 15 yards being cut out.
This is the difference.
Allowed
Yeah.
Arsenal to pick the ball
That's
up.
game hour, that, like.
Ball into Gyökeres and he's just hooked it into the net.
He's only been on the pitch for 5.5 minutes. And he scored. And when he came on as a sub, the commentator
Yeah.
said that all of his goals have come against promoted sides.
Yeah, you've got to clear your lines.
To be fair, it's a fantastic finish. He's actually falling
Yeah.
over when he scores.
It was a good take.
But again, it all came from a mistake from the right back, trying to clear the ball out.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
pass rather than just putting his foot through it.
Yeah.
Like it's like to say they just wait and wait. They soak up a bit of pressure from Sunderland and they just wait, and they know they get that chance at the other end. They're gonna score. That's the difference. That's the quality. They'll just sit back. They're defending comfortably because they are, and they'll counter attack and they'll just get that open and bang. This is what good teams do.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm not going to be harsh on the lads today. I mean, we weren't expecting anything today at all.
No, this one, as you said the other day, it's a bit of a free hit for us.
So we didn't think Havertz would play the whole game. He's replaced by Eze.
And once again, on social media, Ryan says, again, not clearing the lines. Schoolboy stuff. If in doubt, just kick the blooming thing out. Mucking around in defence again, says Anth.
He took the goal well, though. I'll say that for him. As Don said, he was falling over. He was falling backwards, and he still managed to lace it.
7th Premier League goal of the season.
Again, though, it does go back to that whole quality at the back, doesn't it? We see our players trying to do the same thing,
Yeah.
trying to play it out from the back, when all you want to do is just get the bloody ball long.
And if that was Arsenal doing that, they would have successfully cleared that. They would have been well up the other end of the pitch. We tried to do that and we screw it up. That's a difference in class, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a difference in quality. Notable difference in quality.
I just hope our heads have gone down and it ends up 4 or 5 and out, like, because it could easily do that.
No, this is not a 4 or 5 and out game.
I don't know, like, well, it's like if we keep screwing up with passes at the back and we let them through.
Dougie says it's TNT Sports Wednesday night.
Yeah, because I think TNT have got the block on all the games on this next
Sounds like
week.
an explosive game.
I know.
Yeah, I like that one, Don. Should go off with a bang.
Back to Gabriel in the 69th minute now. Arsenal 2, Sunderland 0. Gabriel, Saliba, on to Timber, and back again to goalkeeper.
Jamie says, even at 2-0 down, I'm still happy with our performance given the opposition. Some shaky closing down has cost us the 2 goals, but we've put up a good fight at the same time.
Broby, but it's kicked clear down the
Well,
right
Harry's
wing.
right.
We've still had more
Says
possession than Arsenal.
We've got nothing to lose now. We may as well throw forwards on him.
At the edge of the penalty area, come out.
John says, unbelievably, some of these comments, he says, we've been squeezed and they picked us apart. It was a good goal. This has not been a bad performance. Best team in the Prem and arguably Europe as well.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of losing at the Emirates.
But there's only 20 minutes left.
Most teams have.
The ball, Mundle trying to get it on to Broby. He's got Gabriel all over him.
Just got to be careful you don't lose too many more. I think the stuff as it seems, goal difference might make a bit of a play at the end of this season. With how close everyone is.
Goal difference, I've been saying that since the 3rd or 4th game. Goal difference is going to make a massive impact on the final standings because there are so many teams so closely bunched together, and you could drop 4 places, which is millions of pounds of potential European qualification just on goal difference.
Announces a Sunderland goal.
We're not safe yet, Malta.
And a 2-0 win for Newcastle today will put them up to 6.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's 6, huh? Crazy.
We're not safe yet, Malta, by far from it.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about European qualification first. No, I'm not talking about European qualification first. I'm talking about the race for 5, 6 and 7, right? I think is going to be on the 2 bottom teams, like 6 and 7. It'll be on goal difference. It won't be on points because the points are so tight and everybody can beat everybody in the Premier League. And everybody outside of that sort of top 3 clubs can all beat each other on the day. It just depends on whether they turn up or not.
Harry Tranham says, nothing to lose, bring Wilson on.
Back it comes.
Jonathan Mark, no they aren't, they'll blow the league again, they're not that good.
Inside Zubamendi. Then to Rice. Rice looks up from the left wing, plays it back to Gabriel. Inside to Zubamendi again. And then to Saliba. Back to Zubamendi on the centre spot.
Would you say we're universes apart from Arsenal?
Nope,
absolutely not.
No, not universes. We're just a world apart right now from Arsenal. But at home, we weren't worlds apart. You know, at home we were ahead. And then we came back and got a draw, right? What we need to do for next season, once we get to 40 points, right, is they need to start looking at, okay, how can we, like the compound interest, start increasing and stepping up players from being Premier League quality to European quality, and then, I mean, you know, world class is something else. You know, there's very few players who are world class. There's probably 20 of them on the globe, right? But top class players who can make a difference. They've got a lot less mistakes in them. They're more clinical with striking. They're more accurate with passing, and they're more progressive, physical, and defensively minded in defence. And that's what we need. And that's what any team in the Premier League needs to do. And you've got to actually move forward every season in the Premier League, because every other club is progressing every season. I mean, I'm still astonished that we are where we are based on the quality in the Premier League.
Fulham 1, Everton 1.
Everton have equalised.
Don, have you got the starting lineup?
Ballard, who heads it out.
Excellent header.
Very strong
haven't
header
yet,
out.
mate.
Rice is gonna-
Harry Trenholm says, despite score, we have given them a game. There's a little difference between the two teams. On another day, it might have been a different result.
Yep.
And then Hincapie is going to try and look for the ball played in from the
Jules
But it has-
ball, 79th minute.
penalty area.
It has been two moments of sloppy play from Sunderland, which has cost us.
Low ball, swept round the
Yep.
foot of the right
Apart
post.
from that, we haven't really done much wrong. Apart from
No.
that, but
They're getting a little bit more space, aren't
So
they?
it's pretty much what I suggested it would be, with the exception of Botman's in for Byrne
Tiring, weren't they? I mean, they put in a real
and
effort this
Willock's in for
afternoon.
Ramsey. And that's the interesting one, is Elanga is not starting, Jacob Murphy's starting.
Ballard taps it back to Roofs.
easy win for that this afternoon, Don, this evening. Don't have any problems with that, like.
And,
No,
Gabriel
I
on the shore, Brody
I
and
don't think there's
Mundle
any
picks this
such
up.
thing as an easy
Mundle
win in the
now
Premier League.
running at the edge of
I
the
think when you
penalty,
do
he's
that,
got it's good. No
you
one
go
there
out
to
there
help him. He's gone
with
down the right,
arrogance
puts in a
and
very
you
fit
get beat
ball.
by teams
And
that come and
Saliba
play you.
gets the contact with it and it goes out for a throw
I
on
think
the
you've
far
got to take
side.
every game as though the opponent you're playing against is a strong team. And Brentford are not a bad team. I mean, if you look at it in the table, they're actually, I think they're above us, aren't they? Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Seven.
they're above us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but you're
So,
good
no.
at home, though, Don. You're a decent side at home when you turn it on.
That's what we played Villa. You know, if they switch off when they have a crap game, a couple of players make some bad decisions, you get punished for every mistake. You can very quickly, in a game that you're supposed to win, comfortably get beat. So I'll wait till I watch the match before I make a decision. I think we'll win. I mean, I think it's going to probably be 3-1. Well, I wouldn't put my mortgage on it.
Aye, Trevor, it's not about score. It's not about playing great. That wins your games at scoring goals. See you later, Packer. Cheers for tuning in, mate. You playing FIFA on your channel?
Cheers, Andrew.
He does a lot of live streaming on his channel playing FIFA and that, so if you want to have a look, pop over to his channel. But yeah, it's about scoring goals. It's not about your performances. That's what wins your games, innit? Arsenal could have 4 or 5 really poor performances, but them 4 or 5 poor performances could be wins.
Is going to come down and take the throw for Arsenal. No further movement on the Arsenal.
Be careful, they're getting a bit meaty now. You want to make sure you finish with 11 men on the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Back again to Rice. And Rice back again to Gabriel. 77th minute. If you're just joining us on BBC Radio Newcastle or BBC Sounds, it's Arsenal 2, Sunderland 0. Goals from Zubamendi at the end of the first half. And
It hasn't been
in the 67th minute.
easy for Arsenal, but
Gabriel
I would say it's been comfortable.
inside to Zubamendi.
We've not really
The Spaniard.
scared them up front, have we? We've not really given them a shot going forward at any time in this game so far.
Gabriel.
I don't think they've played particularly well. I've seen Arsenal play a hell of a lot better than this.
Rice.
Yeah.
But as what Malta says, you know, that's all about Sunderland cutting off the passing lanes and stopping them playing the way they want to play.
Maybe take
But
Brody off for the
it's-
last 15.
It's the old days, isn't it? I mean, Arsenal used to be a fantastic team for grinding out that 1-0,
Broby's not really had a sniff.
and
has
that's
he?
how
Yeah.
you've got to win by 1 goal.
Yeah.
Cause Raya any issues this afternoon?
Yes.
Apart from that?
Yeah,
I hear all
absolutely
this
right.
crap that we hear about bottling it and all that
Really
crap.
get any power
But
behind
yeah.
his shot after 8 minutes, and it was cleared off
This
the
is a
line by
totally
Havertz.
different team. It's a different mentality.
Ball comes back all the way
Arteta's
to
spent a long time building this team, and he's got something that works now.
Closes him
Yeah.
down. The ball kicked clear.
Have you played them away yet,
Down the
Don?
right wing, and it's Martinelli against
Yeah.
Reynildo.
Don't-
Reynildo's held him
We've
off
played
for
them
the
at home. I
moment,
don't think
and
we've played them
held him
away.
off. Full stop.
Were you 2-0 up against Arsenal at home?
1-0 up, we lost 2-1.
You 1-0 up.
And
Two late goals, wasn't it?
Arsenal again trying to get forward
Yeah.
from Timber.
It's absolutely stupid. Basically because you know, that was the stage where they just could not hold on to a lead. I think it was 3 or 4 games in a row where we went ahead and then lost.
Timber takes the throw back to Zubamendi inside to Eze.
Did Liverpool do the same to you?
And then looking for Martinelli, who's tried to get it down the right to Eze again, down the right of the penalty area. Oh, he's got through and looked to try and pull it back. Blocked by Alderete, the ball comes back to Roofs.
I think that's where Eddie Howe gets most of his stick on, to be fair, is the fact that, yes, he gets ahead, but he doesn't know how to defend the lead. He doesn't have that decision making to make changes to solidify things.
Thing is, if Sunderland just get a scrape of goal, there's no reason why you can't be a nervy last 10-12 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at Newcastle's remaining games, and you've got to be fancying yourselves for away at Spurs.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Don't.
Again. Yeah, I would think so.
Hume is behind him. Broby has Saliba behind him.
City away, yeah, you can just write that one off. Everton at home, again, you know, you'd be expecting that to be 3 points. And then a resurgent Man United at home.
It's when you start expecting wins, that's when it all begins to rub, doesn't it?
No, but it's like based on the players you've got, the level of players that you've got compared to what they've got, and the home advantage, which is massive in the Premier League. You know, Bournemouth,
you think about the level of
results away from home. It's like we clearly aren't.
You think about the level of fatigue that we'll have at the point we're playing them if we continue in the Champions League and the FA Cup. You know, it's. I don't think we've got the squad for what we're actually trying to do at the moment.
Sunderland trailing 2-0.
So whether you know, and we saw that the other night when we played.
Again, it's going to take a long throw.
We've got key injuries at the minute as well. I mean, if we get Bruno back. Sorry, if we get Joe Linton back, obviously Bruno's back and Tonali's fit as well. But, and I'd like to see Livramento back. Then I'll be a little happier with our squad at that point.
How long is Livramento out for?
I think he's going to. Do you reckon he's another 3 or 4 weeks?
So did he break his leg off? Was it a fracture?
Hamstring. I think it's a hamstring.
Hamstring, right. I was just looking. The next time you've got a free midweek is after the home game against Man United, 4th of March.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Colin, behave yourself. Yep.
What's Colin saying?
He said, spit where you are. Hockley, spit. Every time we mention Newcastle, Colin goes, hop, spit the dog.
Zubamendi, who opened the scoring this afternoon, to Rice on the left. Back to Zubamendi, back into the middle again to Gabriel.
Any updates on any scores, Rob?
I'll just run through the current scores at the moment. So Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 1, Burnley 0, West Ham 2, Fulham 1, Everton 2.
Really?
Everton's just taken the lead. Yeah, Wolverhampton's 1, Chelsea 3 in the Championship. Birmingham 2, Leicester 1, Coventry 0, Oxford 0, Hull City 2, Bristol City 3, Preston 1, Portsmouth 0, West Brom 0, Stoke 0, and Wrexham 0, Millwall 1.
So Leno own goal at Everton.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper scored an own goal.
It is, yeah. Angulo's going to come on. Yeah. Fulham 1, Everton 2. So
that's a good result for Everton if that stays the same, man.
Yeah, puts them above us in the table.
It's a proper seesaw, the Premier League in the middle section, isn't it? It's like 1 minute you can be up, the next minute you're in the bottom half, as you say. You keep moving 4 or 5 places, 1 week in, 1 week out.
How many points are we above Spurs?
We are 7
Rob, how many points are we above Spurs?
7 points above Spurs.
7.
Yeah.
And he plays it into the middle as a...
I mean,
And 7 points
Spurs
above
effectively-
And that's why
And
everyone's won 40 points.
Yeah. Yeah, but Forest are 10 points behind us. West Ham are 13 points behind us.
Brings it down, lays it off.
Burnley are just
Played
about
back in
down.
by
They've only
Timber. And
they've got
Zubimendi to
15
Rice.
points.
Rice wide again to the left.
They're not going to do anything, are they?
Yeah,
West Ham have
Gregorian
closed the gap 3 points.
passes behind him to Rice.
Aye, they're only 6 points off Spurs. I mean, Spurs' goal difference is a hell of a lot better than everyone around them, though.
No, they're on 0. Ah, yeah, I suppose, yeah. But the Crystal Palace leads are -4, -9 respectively. Goal difference, Spurs are on 0.
Some people can laugh Colin, some people turn psycho. We're all different.
So, I was speaking to a lad yesterday at the pool, and for those of you who used to go to the Roker Park and used to shout, Geordie's Mackems, Geordie's Mackems, right? Now, me and our kid, we would shout Geordies because we're from South Shields. So technically, we're sand dancers, but under the old rules, we were born in the South Shields General Hospital. And you can see the River Tyne from there.
That's it.
Right?
Geordie then.
So we are Sunderland supporting Geordies in old money, we're Sunderland supporting Geordies, but actually in South Shields money, we're sand dancers.
I remember we used to sing Celtic Rangers at Sunderland Roker Park, Malta. Celtic Rangers used to sing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I used to shout Celtic, and then those uneducated, dirty other lot fans would sing about the Newcastle. Ballard takes the armband. So
Do you remember the half and half
coming
hats?
off.
Half and half hats though. Celtic
Oh,
Rangers.
the new
Sunderland.
lad's coming on.
Celtic. Is he coming on?
Yeah, he's coming on.
The new lad and Isidore.
Throw.
Yeah, you see, so he's making a change. He's taking, he's going to a back 4 instead of a back 5 because he took Hume off.
I think it's Alderete.
And Robbie.
Oh, I'd love for Angulo to get a goal and then make an assist for Isidore.
Victor Thirlwell says 2-0 guys. Surely you accept that without Xhaka. Robbie,
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
think he's had a decent game, but it's a difficult one for him today, isn't it?
He's worked his backside off today. He's had a great game. It's
Mm.
unfortunate.
He has.
Just no service to him.
It's been great for him.
Back to Gabriel, Angulo playing on the right-hand side here for Sunderland ahead of Mukele.
Here you are. Goal from Wilson, goal from the new signing, eh? 2-2 full time. I'd like to know what the bets are on the
Laughing.
whatever betting sites there would be on that one.
Wrexham's now 2-0 down.
I think we're going to start to see a stream of Arsenal
That's
fans
impressive,
leaving.
that. So, to have an XG of your opponent is 0.53 and your XG be 1.44 and be losing 2-0, that's impressive.
Kick and he's ushered everybody upfield.
Someone give Angulo the ball
Ross
now.
then
Let's see what he
with
can
the
do.
goal kick up through the middle, hangs for a moment. Isidore leapt with it, and so did Gabriel. Both missed it entirely, and now.
Cheers for everybody in the channel today. Cheers for the Arsenal fans that have stuck with us around.
With Lefay in front of him.
And good luck to you lot for the rest of the season, as the games are ticking over quick, aren't they? They're thick and
To
fast.
answer Derek Rigby's question, how the lads have played, they've been okay. We've not been embarrassed. However, two defensive lapses. They scored 2 goals from it. The stats say it all, really. You know, Arsenal have had 3 shots on target. We've had 3 shots on target. They've got 2 goals out of it. Arsenal, I think, have had the better possession.
Especially on his left-hand side.
I don't think the Sunderland fans would be too disappointed at full time. I still think they'll give them a standing ovation at full time.
Yeah.
You know what it is? They've put a shift in, right? They've totally put a shift in. Right? So you cannot say now about that, and you know, it's Arsenal away at the end of the day. No one's expecting to get anything.
Nope.
Shot of him on the screen in front of us with his. Is that an Arsenal scarf?
That's the difference, though, isn't it? When you see your sides are getting better, because when you go to places like Arsenal, you know, like when we went to Liverpool a couple of weeks ago, and you're talking about winning, whereas 2 or 3 seasons ago, you were thinking about let's hope we don't get thumped too hard. So it just shows that you've got a bit of growth in your squads when you're actually thinking you've got a chance.
If Sunderland get a goal, it'll be interesting. But it just seems such a long way off of getting a goal, that's the thing.
Yeah, John Doe, definitely. Z-Cars used to be the anthem for the change coming on at Roker Park.
So Arsenal have played all 5.
Why did it? Z-Cars? Why? What does Z-Cars have to do with
Really do not know, Cabbie.
football? Even with Everton, what does Z-Cars have to do with?
Well, Everton, I think Z-Cars was written by
Arsenal.
Everton, an Everton fan was one of the script writers or something, possibly the guy who wrote the theme tune for Z-Cars. Just do a quick Google on it.
What has Romeo and Juliet got to do with Sunderland?
I know.
It's a love-hate relationship? It was for the last bloody 10 years, I tell you. Right?
It's a fan, Rob. So the Z-Cars thing, it's one of the cast members in Z-Cars was an Everton fan. And he died.
Right.
Yeah, but then Sunderland also had Z-Cars back in the day as well. And then when we moved to the Stadium of Light, we moved to Prokofiev, Romeo and Juliet, and Dance of the Night by Republican.
Yeah, apparently we used it in the 60s and 70s, and it is more famously associated with Everton. And we bring it back for occasional use for things like Founders Week and retro themed matches to celebrate club history.
The board nestled up against his right leg.
That's a big start in the England-Wales game.
Yellow card,
I expect
referee.
that score to get even bigger.
That is it. He's pulled him down totally. How was he not yellow carded for that?
I don't know.
He pulls him down totally, and then he puts his hands up. Oh, it wasn't me, ref, wasn't me.
Angulo just pulling up his socks over his knees here from the right.
Yeah, that's definitely a yellow.
Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it doesn't help that Diarra goes down like he's been hit by a freight train.
But he's
It's
pulled him down
definitely a
with 2
yellow
hands.
card.
Come on, Angulo. Get this one in.
Does he touch the ball?
He's got to take a free kick.
Headed over by Diarra.
I've just seen the first touch I've just seen. He was just on a little back flick.
Oh
pass.
yeah, that was a lovely back flick. That was.
We're in nearly to the 2nd minute of time being added on.
He's got a good ball in as well. Like
That's an excellent ball in that. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
Only a couple of players left back in the Arsenal.
Player does everything right, plays it into the ground.
Over halfway.
Unfortunate on the direction.
Zubimendi gets a second chance to try and head it on. Drops down on the right touchline, but it's played into the Sunderland.
No, we haven't been disgraced today. Far from it.
You know, the more I look at Zubimendi's goal, that is a fantastic goal. He shifts that shot so well.
Here's Ballard.
That was a good goal.
Bring the ball out up to the halfway line. Plays it down to.
It's actually quite reminiscent of the one Trossard got against us at Stadium of Light.
Gets across the face of him.
It's got a similar. It's got a similar feel to Old Trafford when we lost 2-0 against Man U. It was like just a couple of lapses of concentration cost us 2 goals.
it was. But you know the thing with the Man U match. You know, in the second half we didn't even look like we were coming back into it.
We played 2 minutes of the minimum 6.
I was like
So it
us
was in this game.
Michele taps it to Hertrauder.
You know, we are. Come Michele, get a long. Where's the bloody long throw-ins gone?
Like I say, if we just got a goal, it would make it bloody interesting.
For a throw down this right-hand side.
That's a couple of minutes.
Sunderland. Michele takes the throw quickly. Angulo, he has to take it again. because I think they were distracted by the second ball that was bobbling about at the edge of the pitch. Cayley back to Reinildo at the edge of the centre circle.
Cheers for popping in, Rugel. Enjoy your win today and enjoy your lasagna. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, my good fellow.
And now is a possible break by Martinelli and Gyökeres. Martinelli's away from Reinildo. He plays it to Gyökeres, who scores the third.
3-0. There we go.
Yeah.
On the break.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's on the break. It's like we just, yeah.
Yeah. It's always going to happen when you're pushing forward, isn't it?
You've got to, if you're going to go for it, you go for the ball. We've backed away. All of a sudden, Gyökeres is onto it. He's running, and you're chasing.
Can't argue with the scoreline.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Nope, definitely not.
At the end to chase back and get the ball off Martinelli.
Dents our goal difference though.
Playing the
onto the ball.
Playing the Premier League champions here, man.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, he didn't half get him after he puts the ball in the net, though. Yeah, he's up and running though, so.
So 3-0. Game over now.
Oh, good tackle that from Reinildo.
Oh, here we go again.
Thank God this fixture's over. On to the next one, lads.
Here's the interesting one. If your player takes him out while he's still in Arsenal's half, do you reckon he gets a red?
If he's
No.
if there's nobody between that player and the goal,
But if he just stands his ground and lets him run into him,
no, that's not even a free kick. Somebody runs into you, that's not even a free kick.
They'll punish you, and they have.
Yeah, that's why at the top of the league.
And so, 95th minute.
Cheers, Kano.
More added on now for the goal. Sunderland pushing forward. Ballard trying to get the ball through. Comes to Eze though, and Eze looking to break here again. Over halfway through the middle.
Cheers, Rebo.
Eze now trying to play it through to Martinelli. Martinelli is a block, is still with Martinelli, spins on the ball, and Gullo's trying to get the ball away. And limping away is Alderete.
Yep, cheers, Jimbo.
Don't deserve a 4-0 league lose. Like, I mean, keep your heads, lads. Just keep the score down. We didn't.
Game over.
Yeah.
You let him get a bloody hat-trick.
So, referee standing over Martinelli.
Cheers, everybody, for tuning in.
Lots of fans leaving in front of us here.
Like I say, I'm not surprised with the result. I weren't expecting out else. Can the lads back against Liverpool? Bounce back?
Yes. Yep.
final score at Everton, 2-1. To Everton that was, so Fulham 1, Everton 2.
Liverpool
And
will be
final
up
score
for
at
it.
Bournemouth
Like,
1-1.
Liverpool will be up for it
Again.
because Everton are hot on their heels at the moment in the table.
Comes
We've
down
got
as a
Liverpool on 39, Everton on 37, then Brentford and ourselves on 36, Fulham and Bournemouth on 34, and Newcastle on 33.
Gabriel to put down, and Rice takes the free kick, floats it over towards
Yeah, that's the thing with how close the league is. As I say, you know, I think we jumped a hell of a lot higher up the league with a win tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. You win tonight, you'll jump up to
2-0 win. 2-0 win jumps us up to 8. Obviously, only a point behind Everton and 3 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah, and above us, more
bloody
importantly,
close.
it is. It is.
Well,
there's
only on goal
10
difference,
points
so.
separate 6th and 16th. That's how close it is.
How many?
10 points separate 6th
39
and 16th.
to Leeds 16th. Wow.
Yeah. And this is my concern, you know, on depth of squad. When it's this close, with all the flipping games we're playing, I've got this worry that we'll lose a couple of key injuries, we'll end up with a tired squad, and we'll end up slipping down the league.
Yeah, you're already struggling with injuries.
I hope so.
And to be honest, Don, Newcastle could do without European competition.
No, totally agree. Totally agree.
It's just adding extra games for you, and you're already on.
It's that thing, though. It's those extra 2 games against Carabao. They're worth 35 million quid.
Oh yeah.
With PSR and the revenue-based stuff, those 2 games, they're basically allowing us to buy a centre back.
Yeah, they set you up for the summer window, but the problem is the summer window having the extra games you've got. And to be honest, I expect you to progress into the knockout stages of the Champions League. But
that's another 15 million quid.
Yeah, but that's more games Chelsea when you've got a massive injury list, and I think if you're successful in Europe, you'll probably not qualify for Europe in the Premier League, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, totally. And I think that's the thing, is that ultimately the goal is to be playing in Europe in the Champions League next season. That's ultimately the goal you've got to have every single season if you want your club to develop. Europa League is still all right, but it's nowhere near the amount of money that you're earning from Champions League.
It's not even a comparison.
Yeah, dropping out the Champions League is, for a season, that's a substantial loss to the club, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with Spurs next season. They're going to have some serious problems next season on PSR.
There's the league table up for everyone to see. That middle section's crazy, isn't it?
Who's going to struggle next season if they don't qualify in the Champions League? Spurs?
No, it's just because Spurs can't qualify for Champions League. Unless they win it, I suppose.
They can if they win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Leeds, Palace and Spurs are sort of in trouble a bit there?
Could win the Premier League? I mean, any...
Leeds, Palace, Spurs on 29 points.
Yeah, it's you could pick. West Ham have started picking up points. Forest are still losing them. But you could perm one from any of those 5 teams, I think.
You still think we're safe?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I was reading something. There's no team on 36 points has gone down in the last 10 years. And we're going to pick up
between top and bottom is huge these days.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I think, and I've said it for a couple of months, I think 36 points will be sufficient to stay up this season. I mean, 27 last season would have got you would have been safe.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's...
And what's like us is, as he says, by the end of the day, Sunderland are well safe. And that was the number one priority for us this year, was not the yo-yo back down.
Mm.
And Harry's just said Sunderland and Newcastle are safe.
You've got to look at it and just be sensible next season. That you've come up and you've had a good season, got top half of the table. It's when, if things start going awry next season, because second season is always the hardest one. Yeah. People keep their heads up, don't start shouting for the flaming manager sacking or changing of the board or any of the other nonsense that comes around, and just give the team the support they need to try and, develop.
Oh, aye.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, Harry, the last time Sunderland were in Europe, the Vikings took us over, didn't they, mate? I do remember it, guys. I was at the game at Roker Park.
Brett says, regardless of opponent, conceding 3 goals in the last 3 away games is unacceptable and not good enough.
Well, conceding 3 against West Ham was bad. conceding 3 against probably the best team in Europe. I wouldn't say that result was that bad. You know, we gave away 2. We gave away 2
saying
goals.
Conceding 3 against West Ham's bad. West Ham's on a blinded run at the minute.
They are.
Yeah, but we didn't turn up for the West Ham game, done. First half, we were 3-0 down. We didn't really have a look in. We were better in the second half, but you know, when you're 3-0 down, you're not going to win the game, are you?
Harry says, "Relax, lads." Harry Trenholm says, "Relax, lads. We're in a good position. It's a great time to be a Sunderland supporter."
Yeah, it is.
He's totally right.
You know.
He's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Think about where you were when you were there now, last season. Think about what you were dreaming of. Would you have dreamed that you were potentially going to be in European places the next season?
Even at the beginning of this season, neither CABBIE nor myself thought we'd finish anything other than, 16th, 17th. We knew it was going to be a battle to stay up, and this team have just, played their socks off. I think they've surprised everybody, particularly the pundits.
Let's hope the end of the season. We get Borough up as well.
I'll bring you back soon. Just on me live.
3 northern teams.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Right. You okay?
Yeah, 3 northern teams in the
really
Premier League. That'd be a winner.
Okay, but
we didn't do the charity show that season, did we?
That'll be me getting demonetised because of that bloody ringtone. Heaven's sake.
Yeah.
I hate YouTube sometimes. That'll be me trimming that out. It'll come up about 1 o'clock in the morning. Copyright claim, copyright found for 3 seconds of a ringtone.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be doing a bit of trimming.
Apparently, Harry, it's because we declined to participate in the Charity Shield. That's as did Liverpool that season. We planned to play a tournament in Portugal instead, and felt the spirit of the traditional curtain raiser was diminished when Liverpool also opted out. So basically, we pulled out because Liverpool, who won the league that season, were also pulled out. So there was no Charity Shield game that season.
You absolutely would have got us on the rugby game there if I wasn't watching it.
Like I say, it's just the fixture's gone. How do you think we'll do against Liverpool then?
I fancy us for a win against Liverpool.
Do you?
Are you home or away?
Home.
Home.
Draw. 2-2.
We'll beat Liverpool. We'll beat Liverpool at home. We should have beat them away. We'll beat them. Our lass is saying, because our lass is a Liverpool fan, and she's saying, no, you're not going to. But
hello,
no,
was like us, you all right?
At home. We always bounce back. We've got the bounce back ability.
Let's hope we lose the game before we play Newcastle, eh?
Yeah.
But that's a home game, CABBIE, and we don't lose games at home.
That's a good point. Right, I'll do a rundown of the final scores for you guys. Man United 2, Tottenham 0. Bournemouth 1.
Rob, you've got to go. Football, you've got to go. Premier League.
For the Premier League.
And you've got to nip your nose together. You've got to buy the classified football results.
For the Premier League, here are the classified football results.
There we go.
Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. AFC Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 1. Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0. Burnley 0, West Ham United 2. Fulham 1, Everton 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Chelsea 3. The late kick-off this evening is Newcastle United Brentford at 17:30. Into the Championship, Derby County 1, Ipswich Town 2. Norwich City 2, Blackburn Rovers 0. Southampton 1, Watford 0. Birmingham City 2, Leicester City 1, Coventry City 0, Oxford United 0, Hull City 2, Bristol City 3, Preston North End 1, Portsmouth 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Stoke City 0, and Wrexham 0, Millwall 2. We'll just squint down into the National League where Carlisle were playing Rochdale. Rochdale 1, Carlisle United 0.
Yeah, Carlisle, Rochdale top of the league.
Tamworth 1, Hartlepool United 1. York City 2, Forest Green Rovers 1. Just checking for northern teams in there.
Tic Tac UX says Sunderland being smashed, he says.
And one result from the Scottish Cup: 4-4-5, 5-4.
East 5-4, 4-4-5.
Oh.
Was that an actual result, or has that
No,
just been made up for the band?
Never happened.
Oh,
You did get. There was a 4-4 draw at one point. It was 4-4-4, East 5-4.
The Metropolitan Police used to always get a mention as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
And Airbus UK.
Airbus UK and
all the Tonians.
what was the other one though? It was
Total Network Solutions in Wales.
Yeah, it was TNS. Yeah, Total Network Solutions. There was another one. Works team.
Carnarvon Town used to always get a mention.
Oh, yeah. Solihull Motors, which was actually the old Solihull Motors.
Yeah.
That's the Jaguars Works team.
Love Rob's classified results, says Freshy.
Cheers, Dougie.
And I need to see if I can find the sound effect for the video printer. That little asterisk that used to flash.
Well, Cabbie, you can just do that video. You can just do that next time Rob reads the results out. You can just do your manual.
I will find.
It'll be fine.
I will find the sound effect for the video printer. And it used to flash, didn't it, for about 3 or 4 seconds when there was no scores coming through.
That's right. That's right.
And I used to always be sitting in the chair eating me fried peck chop pork and chips every time that was on. Happy memories.
Pork. Oh, that's going back a while, isn't it? Peck chop pork. Yeah. So L12 Bong. Who was your man of the match for Sunderland, Cabbie?
Oh dear me, that's a tricky one.
DME didn't get on today, Cabbie. But I said DME, he didn't get on today. So I'll go with Brobby.
Let me think about that one. I didn't hear Brobby's name getting mentioned much.
He kept the Arsenal defence very well occupied. They've frequently taken on 2 at a time and holding them off. So he did what he was supposed to do.
I'll give it with Brobby then, because I can't see anybody else that really stood out.
No, that was it. It was Brobby's performance, basically keeping the Arsenal defence a little bit pinned back, which then really indirectly impacted the scoreline as well. Because if they had more of a free run, if they were playing against an Isidore or Mayenda, they would have known that these guys don't really have the same level of impact and hold-up play. And they all would have watched the Chelsea match as well and shown that, if you give Brobby an inch, he could potentially take a mile and lay a ball off for a goal to Talby or anybody else.
So what were we lacking up front today then? We were just lacking nothing, or was Arsenal just too good at the back?
Arsenal are too good. Arsenal are 100% record in the Champions League, 9 points clear in the Premier League. Arsenal have never, ever been relegated from the top division, right? So they're a very, very good side, right? Champions elect, definitely. Unless Man City put that 14-match winning run, which I actually expect them to do, now, right? So, and even if Xhaka was playing, would that have made a difference? Not necessarily. You know,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it would have.
I don't think it would have.
Your midfield was absent today.
I thought so. It was a
But
bit
the
of a
thing
Yeah,
is,
they
though,
got
Xhaka has
overrun
been in
quite a lot.
games where we've lost 3-0 away.
Brentford, one of them.
Xhaka's also been in those games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
today you quite literally had no midfield.
Because
Yeah.
Siddiqui,
It just there
Siddiqui
was
didn't
nothing.
do
It was all
what he
coming
did.
from the back to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas in the Burnley game, Rob and CABBIE obviously would have watched the Burnley game. I don't know if you did, Don. But in the Burnley game, Siddiqui was patrolling that midfield and he was playing in the Xhaka role and he played it really well. And that was totally missing from today. It was totally clear that,
I think
that
when you've got a
tactic
big
at
game,
home just wasn't working.
when you've got that big game, a player as big as Xhaka for your team, that man who the talisman for your team, that rallies the troops and stuff like that. Having him missing against arguably the best team in the league, I mean, you're always going to struggle.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Do you think if Jack had came and played the game, we could have just got away with a 1-0 defeat?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Possibly,
I think you probably still would have lost the game, but I think you would have had a lot more dominance across the midfield. Arsenal just had complete control of the midfield.
Who's beaten Arsenal at home this season?
Man United.
Just Man United.
Man United.
Yeah.
And that's because Man United are they're on a new manager bounce run.
Here's a question for you guys. Test the grey matter, and for the viewers. Which club has Hampden Park as its home ground?
Queen's Park.
Correct, Malta.
Is it?
They don't play there. They don't play there. But Hampden Park is actually
ground.
Queen's Park's home ground.
What do you mean it's like they've got the same name as Hampden Park?
No. Their home
Park.
ground is Hampden Park.
Hampden Park, the big international stadium in
But they don't
Glasgow.
play there.
No, they don't play there. They haven't played there for a long, long time.
They used to, when I was a young'un, they used to play there.
Yeah.
With just like 3 men and his dog and that. But now, no. Celtic have got the biggest stadium in Scotland.
Cheers, Colin. Ta-ra, mate.
Stadium is Hampden Park. And but yeah, and I think it's owned by the FA of Scotland.
It is.
The playing lease is with Queen's Park.
Yep.
And then when Celtic was when Celtic went through redevelopment, then Celtic played there.
Wow.
And I don't know if Ibrox has ever been through a redevelopment since the fire.
Ibrox has. Because Ibrox went through a massive redevelopment in the 70s and 80s.
Because that was after the fire. They became the first all-seater stadium.
Yeah.
With the stairs 13.
Well, I'm going to end the stream now anyway. You'll be getting off to watch the game, Don, are you?
Well, I'm busy working out how I'm going to keep my missus happy tonight because she's not had a good day. Wrexham got beats and Wales are getting bloody spanked.
Yeah.
Make a nice pot noodle and massage your feet, mate. Nice pot noodle and massage your feet. There we go.
Hopefully these red and whites can pull the 3 points around anyway.
Well, it's 28 minutes or 20, just sitting at the 29th minute in England or 22-0 up. I'm fully expecting this to be well excess of 40 points.
Absolutely. But cheers for tuning in, everybody, guys. I'll end the stream there.
Right, lads.